Good afternoon and welcome to the Woodside Rec Reserve. It is round 17 of the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League, and it is the Willaton Transport match of the round, and this is the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. Got a lot to get through. It is a massive game out here at Woodside on what is an absolute perfect afternoon, as you can see right there as the reserves are underway. Earlier today in the under-18s, Woodside 18-15, 123, run out big winners by 97 points over YYN North 4-26. And I can tell you these sides today, Woodside sits second and YYN North sit fourth, and it should be a beauty. And no hope of getting through any of this without my colleagues, callers, boundary riders. Call them what you want. I call them a lot different. Don't worry about that off air. It's Matty Mosley. Good afternoon.
Hello, Brad. How you going?
Oh, fantastic. And Kyan Jenkins. We've got a new nickname for you, Kyan. You ready for it?
Yep.
Jerker.
I'll take it. It's better than what I get called at school.
It is. Jerker Jenkins. And for you foul-mouthed or foul-minded people out there, that's because there was a great Collingwood footballer. And nearly everyone that, when I grew up, if you had the surname Jenkins, they called you Jerker, after Jerker Jenkins from Collingwood. And of course, his claim to fame was the famous mark of Jezelenko, you beauty, in the 1970 grand final. Jezza took it over Jerker Jenkins. So when we cross down to the boundary and you hear we're crossing down to Jerker, we're crossing down. How was your week, Kyan?
It was a good week. Got back from had the cold last week. I recovered. Had a few potential people for the podcast I've sent messages to, so hopefully something happens with that, and St Kilda are winning, so I'm currently a happy person.
They're only playing Richmond. Let's let everyone know that too. Hey, before we go any further, because it was very remiss of me last week to forget, I said off the top of the show that we were going to talk about it, and I didn't, and I've remembered today to talk about your commentating debut in the soccer very shortly. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, we've secured the rights for the soccer grand final locally. I can't remember off the top of my head what league it was. You might have to just remind me on that one.
Oh, don't worry about that. I've got no idea. Mickey Robinson on the camera does all that. He looks after all the business side there, but it is at Wonthaggi.
The final's that one. I do know that one. And then I got told in the car ride home, we've secured the rights. Do you want to do play-by-play with Brad? And I jumped on the idea. And
hold on. You're doing play-by-play on your own. All I'm doing is pushing buttons. I got no idea about soccer, my friend.
This is a stitch-up. This is a stitch-up from what I've
You're
been told.
calling the whole... I might run a few gags through the day that are dad jokes that are pretty ordinary, but no, I think you're calling on your own. If you've got someone that you want to call with, bring them along.
That's a stitch-up from what I've been told. I've been told a completely different story.
Oh, I'll tell you what, who's firing on all cylinders in the commentary game is Matty Mosley. He might want to call the soccer Matty.
Oh, I don't know if I'm any good at soccer.
I've got no idea. I don't know the positions or anything.
No.
No idea.
That's not my forte type of thing, soccer.
No. Do you know the date, Kyan, off head?
It's the week after the North Gippy grand final.
Okay, it is too. Yeah, because I was going on holidays and Mick's gone and got jobs and work, and he's got me working November, December, January, and I was going to Italy. That's off the cards.
I just go to Cairns instead.
I'm going to Cairns instead, but it'll be later than that because we've got we've got to talk about that too in the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. We've got, of course, Sports Stream Live will be live streaming the presentation day for the vote count presentation day for the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League, which is on the Sunday after the preliminary final, the Sunday prior to the grand final, which is live from the Traralgon West Sports Complex. Should be a good afternoon, Matty. 1 o'clock start.
Good time.
It is. I don't like doing the night ones because I'm in bed by 7.
So I'm 8 o'clock, so I'm not far behind you.
Yes, and Kyan, when you're in bed by 7 but asleep by about 10.
What was that?
Don't know. Watching the soccer.
Yes.
Yep. 9 p.m. bedtime for me every night, boys.
Is it?
9 p.m.
Oh, 9 p.m. Okay. Hey, boys. Been a big week.
It has.
AGL Loyang North
In
Gippsland.
many ways.
In many ways. It's been a big week. Absolute huge week. We might start off, not going to go through it all, but just last week's games, Cowar and Gormandale out there at Gormandale. It was our first look at Gormandale's ground. Loved it.
Good day.
They were fantastic people.
Yep.
At the 95 Premiership reunion. Kyan got a fair bit of feedback from the coaches box there. They were loving you. They were all smiles and thumbs up.
Every time I said something, I got a little look back and a lot of smiles, and it was
You're
good.
making
It was
a lot
good
of
down there.
friends. You're making a lot of friends each Saturday.
It's only Rosedale I haven't made any friends with just yet.
Oh, what happened there?
They locked me out
Oh, they did too.
at this very ground.
They did too. 72-point winners with the Saints. The mob we call today, Yallourn North, big winners, 157 points over Glengarry. Churchill went down by 92 points over TTU. Yarram in what would I call that?
Fiery.
Fiery affair.
Is that the word? Is that the word you'd use? This Saturday night at Festival Hall. Old Jack Little used to say that in the 70s. The wrestling. Yarram went down by 78 points to Rosedale. And a few players went down too. Don't worry about that. Throughout the afternoon, look, there's been a lot of. I know we're not really going to talk about it because every other clown has, and I reckon they've made a mountain out of a molehill. I looked at the video, and geez, I used to put up with that playing hopscotch before going to primary school each Saturday, each weekday in the 70s. It wasn't too bad, but there was a report out of it. A bloke going 5 weeks. We move on.
So this week.
Let's look at the leading goal kickers, eh? That's the big one, Matty. You love the leading goal kickers. There they are up there.
Yes, and we get to see this man today in Dean McDonald. He's on 76. I think he's probably got the goal kicking one, I would think, with Kenan Hughes on 69, Michael O'Sullivan, who we also see today on 54, and Spencer Fox on 45, Riley Denovan on 44, as is Josh Swift. And the rest are all a little bit lower on the table.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm very impressed with Riley Denovan this year. He hasn't kicked any goals the last couple of weeks, but 44 in your first senior year.
No complaints there.
Not a bad effort, is it?
That's a tick. Definitely
It is
a tick.
a huge tick. Yeah, I totally agree. And, you know, a couple of games to go. There's every chance he's going to end up with 50.
Yeah.
In
If
your
you
first
told him that
senior
at the start of the
year.
year, you'd be happy with that.
Wouldn't you? What?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what we will go through, because I've been missing this each week. And this is my fault. No one else's fault but mine. Keep forgetting about it, because it's my favourite segment on the Be North Gippy podcast. Wow, I can tell you what's going on. How about Churchill? Got the reverse shuffle. Saturday, August 16th. Get out there, get in contact with the clubs. It's a reverse shuffle. It's $10 a song. You can have as many as you like. Last song standing wins the jackpot, whatever that'll be. 6:30 kickoff should be a beauty. Now, this is the one you're looking forward to. I'd love to take Kyan to this night.
Imagine Kyan being hypnotised.
Oh, TTU.
Him doing the chicken.
That's tonight.
Yep, doing the chicken. Kyan doing the chicken.
I'm busy tonight, boys. I'm busy.
Isn't it funny? Everyone at the hypnotist nights do the chicken.
The chicken, yeah, that's hilarious.
Where is it?
Traralgon Bowls Club, their major sponsor.
Tonight.
Yes.
7:30.
Yep.
How much a ticket's at?
$35.
Oh, how do you get them, though? How do you get a ticket?
Or you can go onto their website, or I reckon you can go to their Facebook page as well.
That's tonight. Don't miss that one. That should be an absolute beauty. Now, the Rosedale girls today, Kyan, they're wearing pink socks. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
It's the Brave Beauties breast cancer awareness over on the netball courts. All the Rosedale netball teams and Churchill A graders, they'll be wearing Brave Beauties pink socks to support young women diagnosed with cancer by providing care packs and wellness retreats. That's what Brave Beauties do. Get onto their page on the Facebook area, Defining Beauty Through Breast Cancer. Good stuff. Hey, Maddie, Hayfield, they got a big milestone today for a netballer.
Yes, they do. It's their current A-grade coach. It's Jazz Shelling. She's playing her 150th game today for Hayfield. She's been there for pretty much since she was a little girl. So congratulations there to Jazz.
Good on you, Jazz. There's been a couple more, but they come through a little bit late, so I haven't got them on the paperwork today. I can tell you, Sale City got the big dash for cash tomorrow night out at the Sale Greyhounds. Gets underway 6:15. The sprints, that's when they start. Our boy Caden McCulloch's running in it. He'll win it.
He's quick.
He is, isn't he?
Yep.
I reckon he'll win. It's a 100-metre sprint featuring representatives from all local sporting clubs around the area, males and females. Ebony out there at Sale City's always also competing in that. There's money up for grabs. And our man, they re-signed him just after we did the podcast, and we were out there calling last week. Tell us about that, Matty.
Yes, it doesn't shock me, but Shane Duncan is going on again for next year for Gormandale. I think he's done a great job.
He's done a ripper.
Even though they haven't won a game, he's sort of putting all the foundations out.
Going to be interesting when we do the tips on today. When you say they haven't won a game, will they win today over Glengarry? I think Kyan might have a surprise for us. I reckon Kyan's gone Glengarry by 5 goals.
Oh, okay.
Rosedale Footy Club and Netball Club get ready for their club's next major fundraising event, which is their annual Royal Blue $4,000 draw. It's tomorrow at the Social Rooms. It's a 12 noon start for the Blues out there tomorrow. I'll tell you what. That's a big day for the Blues. Now, they've got Churchill today at home, so if they get a good win today, they'll get a good crowd tomorrow. That always seems to happen on Sunday, do at the footy clubs, isn't it?
Yep.
$4,000.
You take Monday off.
Yep. Live music by Justin Rebecki. Do you know that is Kyan? Justin Rebecki?
I've not heard of it, no.
Heard of it. To him.
It could be a band.
Live
could be a
music.
band, Brad.
Live music from Justin Rebecki. Bit of, I think it's a bit of acoustic. You know what that is? That's a guitar.
I did actually play the guitar for a little bit, Brad, so I do know that.
Well, that's going to happen before the year's out. I've got a guitar at home that I just look at. I've never touched, but I've got a guitar. I'm bringing it in, and you're going to tune us, give us a bit of a bout out. Maybe grand final day.
As long as you're not singing, I'll do whatever.
Oh, no. I've got a bit of Johnny Farnham lined up today. Don't worry about that. First prize at the annual Royal Blue $4,000 draw is how much do you reckon?
Grand.
It's a $4,000 draw. How much do you reckon?
Maybe I might up it to 2.
It's $4,000. Surprisingly. Second 400, third's 250, and fourth's $100. Every 50th ticket draw, they win their money back. Not a bad thing. Drinks included 12 noon to 3 p.m. It's beer, wine, and ciders, Matty.
Your favourite.
It's my favourite. Don't worry about that. That's it for.
What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on?
It's the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show for the Willaton Transport match of the round here at the Woodside Rec Reserve for AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. And the reserves are one and done. Woodside 210-22 have lost by 26 points in the end to Yallourn North 7-6-48. Now, Matty, we had a good chat with the Yallourn North coach just prior. It was a very long chat with them.
It was. It went a lot longer than I thought.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
He gave us a lot of time.
We went back to 2010 when he was at Richmond.
I love talking that sort of
Damien
stuff.
Hardwick was his coach, so obviously he got drafted by Dimmer, so that's pretty cool.
He played with the horse down there.
Yeah, and he lived with
Jake
King.
Yeah, and played with the horse.
Yeah.
Rowan Nars. Good player.
Yes, playing at Gembrook
Did he really?
this year. He's at Gembrook
Is this year at Gembrook?
with Marley Williams because Michael Ferretto from North Melbourne's the coach.
Oh, yes. Well, he played his junior footy there.
Yeah.
Here
we go.
I've always got a story,
Yeah.
but I was offered the assistant coach's role there back in. Silvio Fascioni got the senior job there. I played with at the Swans and the Saints.
Yep.
And played Clayton junior footy with him.
Yep.
And he got the senior job and offered me to come over as an assistant coach, and I didn't go over. My biggest, saddest disappointment I ever did, they won a premiership.
Oh.
And all the farmers, the Italian farmers, Ferrito's
Yes, I
father
was going to say
was
there's a
one
few
of them.
Ferrettos, yeah.
Yeah, they were cash under the table after the premiership. Everyone got paid very, very well.
Does not shock me at all up there.
No. So the horse is out there.
Yes.
No one knows.
Yes.
You know he was a pole vaulter.
Was he?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes, he was a very good pole vaulter. Rowan Noahs. He also was a long jumper. No, very, very good footballer. He's out at Gembrook. I didn't know that. There you go. It's the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. We're about 15 minutes off kickoff time out here, and what's a beautiful day. Let's have a look at other games today, which it's an interesting round, really. Rosedale Churchill. Get a tip from you boys, starting with you, Kyan.
Rosedale.
Rosedale.
Got to start calling you Jerker. I keep forgetting. Yeah, Rosedale for mine too. TTU, Sale City. Sale City have to win.
Well, I've heard Sale City have some big inclusions this week, but I just think TTU at home will be too strong.
Yeah, TTU for
yeah,
mine.
definitely.
We might leave the next one there on screen to last because we're here. Glengarry at home to Gormandale. Who we tipping? Kyan. Jerker?
Gonna go Glengarry, but I'm not confident.
Glengarry.
Glengarry for mine. You told me off here you were going Gormandale. I've played it up as a big thing and you've let me down.
You were talking to Dean McDonald for the last half an hour, Brad.
You're supposed to call me showbags then. Cow are at home to Hayfield.
With still Lee Brown and Daniel Sheen not playing, I don't think Hayfield are too strong.
Yeah, I agree. Hayfield for me.
Hayfield for me. And the game here, second place Woodside against Yallawarn North in the Sports Stream Live match of the round. Who do we like?
Woodside.
Woodside, but something about Dean McDonald today, he was quietly confident. He was very happy with the side he's got in today. So,
and there's a very, very late in.
Yes.
And that late in, we'll bring that up when we go to the sides. We won't go to the sides just yet because we've got a couple of other things to talk about. We might have a look at the ladder, actually, because the ladder right now, this is big. I really like the looks of a ladder in round 17 when 4th, 5th, 6th are up for grabs. Now, don't worry about top 3. They'll stay. TTU, Woodside and Hayfield. Someone's just found their horn. And it wasn't.
Fine.
Wow.
Beep, beep.
What's going on?
Yes, so don't worry about the top 3. 52 points TTU, Woodside 48 and Hayfield 48. They'll stay the top 3, obviously. This is where it gets interesting. Yallawarn North on 36, Rosedale on 34, Sales City on 34. Yallawarn North have Woodside today and TTU next weekend. That's a tough run home.
But if anyone is going to do it in this competition, it will be Yallawarn North. If you look at their percentage, it's the 3rd best percentage in the competition.
Yeah.
But that reflects.
Does it?
I think it does.
Or do they beat up on bottom sides?
Well, they do that, but when they're losing, they're not losing by much.
Yep.
So that's how I look at it.
So, Rosedale, that are 2 points behind Yallawarn North, they finish off with Churchill today. Next week they play Sale City.
How good.
And Sale City sitting in 6th on 34, same as Rosedale. Today, Sale City have TTU, and then next week, obviously, they have Rosedale. Now, Yallawarn North play Woodside today and then TTU. We're going to tip Woodside and TTU, I would imagine, all of us. So we're all saying Yallawarn North don't win another game.
Correct.
So they stay on 36.
Yep.
Rosedale have TTU today. We all agree they'll lose. Sale City.
Yep.
So they'll stay on 34 at the end of the day.
So you'd expect Yallawarn North will go to 5th.
Yep.
Rosedale go to 4th at the end of the day.
Yep.
Sale City stay at 6th for this week.
Next week, we say Yallawarn North lose, Rosedale and Sale City play each other. Whoever wins that plays finals. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Or if Rosedale lose their last 2 to TTU and Sale City, Yallawarn North, what I'm saying is Yallawarn North can lose the last 2 and play finals.
Yeah, because their percentage is so
Quite
good.
Possibly could
and they got
happen
that 2
way.
points, yeah.
When do you see that? This is a fantastic finish.
It's going to be a good finish. This time next week, it's going to be very, very interesting.
That's a great ladder. It's a really good ladder coming in. Now, I just want to touch on something as both sides are out on the ground doing their warm-ups. I just want to touch on something, and we touched on this last week in the Be North Gippy podcast, and we might have even given it a run in the pre-game, Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show last week about, cyberbullies, wankers, I like to call them.
I think you called it men that live at home at 55.
In the bungalow.
In the
at the
bungalow
back
with
of
tissues.
Yes. Yes. Is that how I said it?
Yes, I can't forget it.
I apologise for that. Wow. Keyboard Warriors is another one, they call them.
Mm-hmm.
It happened again last week.
Again,
after someone's got on North Gippy's page.
Yep.
And I said, it's not going to be too long before I start naming these blokes.
Yeah.
And someone called this competition a joke. Bailey Paul. Yes.
Hill End player.
Yeah, plays at Hill End.
Yep.
How many games they won the last 2 years?
Yeah, about 3.
Yes. And North Gippsland Football Netball League's a joke.
Yep.
I'm telling you now, if you want to start putting that stuff on comments and writing about it, make sure you're playing AFL football, champ.
Yep.
You're not playing football at a team that's won 2 or 3 games in 2 years. Please.
Yep.
Turn it up.
Yep.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And people might not like this, but It's happening every week, and we're going to name shame you.
Yeah, we are. I'll be checking tonight.
Yep.
If it happens again, you just keep getting named, and people will go, you know what? You know, the easy thing is to say, oh, no one listens to you anyway, so well, that's okay. But there are some out there that are listening. We get average of 1,200 a game.
That's right.
So there's 1,200 people that probably just heard you. You're a wanker.
Yeah.
So
Get a kick today, Bailey Paul.
Yeah, get a kick. I'll be checking how you go today, Bailey. I'll be checking Hill End scores. Not that many do because they know what the score's going to be. So good luck, Bailey, today. I hope you get a kick. And joke my bum. The competition's been fantastic. Hey, a couple of milestones today, guys, at Willaton North. Do you remember them, Jerker?
Well, I told them to, but I've not got my sheet in front of me.
Oh, you don't remember? It was Dylan Bath. You told me 150th.
150th. I believe there's a 50th game as well.
Yeah, and you don't remember Rowan
It was
Do-Good.
Do-Good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How could you forget that last name? Do
Yeah.
good. Just do good.
Oh, you give them to me. I wrote them down. I was going to let you say them. Hey, let's have a look at the teams, eh? Let's have a look at Woodside. First of all, the thing up forward. Look at the full forward there. Number 33, Brodie Stainer, kicked 13 in the game a couple of weeks ago. And his centre-half forward, Mick O'Sullivan.
Kick 10.
Kicked 10, 23 in that day.
Yeah. It's
a
pretty
good forward
impressive.
line.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who they're very impressed with is number 10, Liam Hard. Do you know much about him?
No.
They are. I was talking to someone from Woodside pre-game when I got here this morning, and they are a big rap for Liam Hard. I haven't seen a lot of him. The same person was also a big fan of Matty Dyke, who we've seen, and
Yeah,
I was
I'm
big
a fan.
Yeah.
I've played with Matty Dyke at Yanar, and I'm a big fan of him as
It's
well.
a good midfield, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeremy Morgan's been super. Cam Whiteoak, Josh Morgan. You got them all. Ashton Jansen is also big, good. Adam Jansen, the young boy off half back. Mickey Stockdale, how good. And Daniel Misson. This is a very good side. Then you've got the Johnson brothers.
And you've got Lee Stockdale coming off the bench. And then your backup ruckman's Chris Witchell.
It's not a bad side.
That's pretty handy.
It's a very, and yeah, I haven't even mentioned the big one, Fote.
Yeah.
I mean, how good is he? This is a super team, isn't it?
It is.
Well, they've got up against Willaton North, the Jets today. There is a late in, and Matty Mosley, who's the late in?
Dylan Kehoe has come in for Rowan Reid.
Wow. Now, when I look,
That's a good in.
It's a massive in, but he's been kicking 8s and 5s and 4s and 6s.
Yep.
When I looked at the side and he wasn't in, and Reese is out, another key forward, and Climo's out, who's a goal kicker. And I thought, are they going to get pants today? Well, the late in of Keogh coming back in, which is strange because a late in is normally not a guy that had an injury cloud.
Yeah, that's right.
He had an injury cloud.
Yep.
Because he was tested Thursday night and ruled out.
Yep.
And now he's a late in.
He's had some pickle juice since Thursday night.
Is that Gary Ablett Jr.? He drank that like you drink bourbons.
Oh,
Well, I've just
had
got
a red eye on the way here today.
I've got one question on this lineup. On Facebook, Owen Budge is listed in the back pocket.
That's my side.
Do you think they're playing some tricks, or do you genuinely think he'll stay centre half forward, or he will go to the back pocket?
I've selected that side because Willaton North didn't give me their side. Normally the sides give me. They've just forgotten this week. So I've put Budge there because Reese was out. To me, that was the natural fit. That could be completely wrong, but I can tell you that's the 22 apart from Reed out and Dylan Keogh in. What do you think, Matty? You'd know better than I.
I'd put Dylan Brooks the centre half forward, and I'd put Keogh at half forward, and I'd put Budge into the back line.
Yep. So it'll happen that way. You think the way they've picked it,
I think Owen Budge is a lot more for the team, better off in the back line.
Yeah. I didn't get that side. I think their Facebook page come up with the side late last night, and I need them by Thursdays to get off to my man, Mickey Robinson and Stephen Gregory. If I haven't got the side to them by Friday, 9 o'clock in the morning. So if you teams are listening, just
get them in.
Get them in because I get abuse. You would not believe the filthy text messages I get from Stephen Gregory and Mick Robinson when the sides aren't in by 9 o'clock.
Especially Stephen, unbelievable.
He goes right on. He does not miss a beat. So thanks very much, whoever. Timmy, I thought it was Timmy, our man.
Timmy Phillips, the DJ.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought he usually does it, but he didn't send me anything this week. But anyway, they're the sides. This is the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff. The toss of the coin. And who won that? Looked like
Woodside.
Morgan. Yeah.
Kicking to the right of screen.
Kicking to the right of screen, the Woodside team. And we might send young Jerker Jenkins out on his way outside because he's the man on the boundary, the best in the business, and he's getting better at it every week. Young Kyan, enjoy your day. Have a good call out there on the boundary. And Matty, we're not long getting underway. That's been the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. He was on 4 and he told me he was on 3. No, he's on 3. What happened there?
Don't know. Sounded like it was on.
It wasn't on. Yeah. It's off. Oh, there you go. I'll check this one. I like this one.
We don't know.
So, going to be a big game, this one. The ruck duel is always something that fascinates me, and Ryan Folk today up against Hayden Mowat, who's been a good inclusion since coming in to the Jets side. Should be an absolute beauty. It's the Willaton Transport match of the round out here at the Woodside Rec Reserve for AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. And thanks to all of our sponsors today, and we're looking forward to the Crown Hotel Player of the Day. We'll probably have a chat to him at the end of the day. Finch Cafe Goal of the Day is always a beauty, and it was probably the best one of the year last week with Gormandale.
Some rippers.
That was an absolute beauty.
Yep.
Hell, I've forgotten his name, but he kicked it out of mid-air in the goal square. I reckon it was Copland. It was.
And Hayden Hector reckons it was touched.
Yes, that's right.
He was straight on it. It was the biggest point of the year.
He was. I'll tell you the biggest point of the year, my point. My point is Collingwood are gone. The Finch Cafe Goal of the Day, yeah. The TRFM mark of the day today should be a beauty. The halftime show will be brought to you by Davey Pumps, and the post-game show will be brought to you by Gippsland Landrover, one of 4 that Matty Mosley's driving around in.
Yes, we've just seen Liam Hard there pointing across over to us from Dan Misson, and he's sort of saying to Dan Misson, you've only chose this swing because you're in front of the commentary box.
Oh, the Sports Stream Live commentary box. We'll see if our young boy Jerker Jenkins down on the boundary is with us.
Yes, I am, boys. I've got yous.
You've got us. And the breeze looks like it might have picked up a little bit there, Kyan.
Yeah, despite the sun that you told me was very warm, it's actually getting a bit chilly out here. That breeze is just gusting about and making life a little bit miserable out here.
Oh, well, it's lovely in here. I've got to give you the tip.
Enjoy.
Oh, Matty's just gone bang! That was the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue sale. Umpires for today, Brett Klimish and Corey Schultz. Shane Garvey, Sale Umpires Association Director Umpire, will be umpiring his 450th game today elsewhere. And I can tell you, David Faulkner has done he's the president of the Sale Umpires Association. He's done the under-18s, the reserves, and he's now goal umpiring in this senior match with Craig Aegis. Abby Earl, Craig Jones, and Mitch Schultz, the son of Corey, is on the boundary. And we're about to get underway. And it looks like Morgan might have gone on the cease in the middle there, which should be a beauty. So up they go, and it's Witchell that's going to start off in the ruck with Mowat. He wins it. So we'll get you to find out where Mowat is right now. Matty, as White Oak overruns it.
Ryan Fote, centre half-forward on Darcy Shalcock.
Magnificent. That'll be a great tussle too. 2 really good footballers. As they go forward, handball out. Just fumbled there by Brown. Goes in after it again. Really good tackle by Dan Misson. And we'll get a bounce down. Left half forward for the Jets. He's a big man. They're both big men.
They are.
Witchell just holds out Mowat. Gets the tap free. Morgan. That's Josh. Gets it back to Witchell. Quick hands off. White Oak has the fresh air shot. Morgan just gets boot to ball. It's in the middle of the ground. Fumbled. Morgan again. He wanted the free kick and got it for holding. It was against DeCarley. So Morgan, short. Still in the middle.
Oh, they're running
hard.
off.
Beautiful run off there by Ben Johnson, the coach. Goes inside over the head of O'Sullivan. Gets out the back. Oh, the Jets, geez, just kept it in. He was looking for his teammate on that occasion, Riley Byrne. And looking forward to seeing how Barry Burnett goes today, Matty Mosley, after some hamstring awareness he's had for about 6 weeks.
Yes, he wouldn't want to come over to this side of the ground. after pulling up very, very gingerly the other week.
Dean McDonald told us early in the day that he had to have a chuckle when we were talking about that. As Byrne wins it. Quick hands out. White Oak started well again this week. He seems to every time we call him. Goes in after it again. Quick kick out. Check side kick from Liam Hard. Misses to the right. First score on the board for the afternoon is a behind to the Wildcats.
And it's going to be Bentley to bring the ball back into play here for your Lawn North. Normally a beautiful kick.
Two minutes in, Matty.
It is. It's probably a 2 or 3 goal win, probably going with Woodside, I would think, looking at the trees in front of us as Bentley brings the ball back into play. Bart's going to get there over the top. Little chip kick. Looks for Burnett, but he's not going to bend down this early in the game.
Oh,
And he could have just scraped his knee there. Is he all right?
I reckon he pulled up like a hamstring. That's what's worrying me. I should not have brought that up. Actually, I reckon he's done an act.
The way he fell over.
It looks like a right ankle. Well, I know who will be onto it. We'll get down to him shortly.
We've jinxed this poor bloke, I tell you. They've kicked long, looking for McDonald. Did have it, but just dropped it the last minute. But he's so good on the ground. Gives the handball to Massis. Little chip kick. No one in particular, and it's Stockdale. He'll clean up, and he'll do that all day. Kicks long, looks for Hull. Great spoil there by Fry. Recovers well, Hull, and it's gone out of bounds. So we're going to have a boundary throw in. Kind, see anything there with Barry Burnett?
Well, he seems to have jogged with that play there. He's just in the hands of the trainers now. I think he's just going to jog over to this contest.
Yeah,
so he's staying on.
Yep.
Oh, we know he'll stay on.
Yeah, he won't come off.
He won't come off.
Hull gets the ball out. Not a great looking kick, but it's going to work, and it goes to Morgan. Gives the hands off. Kicks, and that's an absolute wobbler. Looks for Fote, but he misses it. But Stacey Shalcock tried to pick it up, but he couldn't be clean with it. And Dyke for Woodside gets the ball inside 50, looking for O'Sullivan. And that's going to be a good matchup as well, Brad. O'Sullivan McGuinness.
Yes, yeah. There's good matchups all over the ground, isn't there?
There is.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary. Anything that you've spotted?
Well, I've got Rowan Missing playing on Dean McDonald at one end, McClinnis and O'Sullivan, then Josh Morgan v. Massis in the middle.
Yeah, I reckon that's going to be an absolute beauty, that Massis Morgan. Boundary throw in. Dyke has his handball smothered. Jihad looks lively early to Whiteoak. Gets it back in a 1-2. Oh, beautiful kick.
Oh.
So now the Wildcats go inside 50. Well done from behind, but getting the crumb.
That's going to go. That's a point.
That was a behind.
Yeah.
They were up and about. I was just about to get up myself as Stainer. I was going to go right off. I thought that was going to be the Finch Cafe goal of the day, but misses to the right. So just the behind for the Wildcats. So no goals as yet. We're going nearly 5 minutes into the first quarter. Just 2 behinds for the Wildcats. Yallourn North yet to score on the Hurricane higher scoreboard. It is a problem here at this ground. They've got big netting up behind it, but I've never seen the netting actually do what it's supposed to do, Matty. Keep the ball in.
Just probably needs to be up half a metre higher.
Yeah.
For old Dylan Bentley, he'll be buggered by the end of the day.
Yeah, that's right. You know what I'd be doing? If you're kicking with the wind and you're Woodside, I would have someone park behind the goals, a young fella, pay him a pie and a Coke, and get that ball back in really quickly when we're kicking with the wind. I know there's time on, but if you've got some momentum, so they bring the ball back into play through Bentley. But out of side, the sun on the yellow numbers isn't fantastic. I can give you the tip. They go short again. Massis to Brown. They do like to play this short, controlled game, don't they, the Jets?
They do, and we've seen it a couple of times, and it can really turn the game on its head because they turn the ball over a lot. And this is exactly what it is.
Jansen reading that beautifully. Adam Jansen takes the mark in front of the big fellas. Plays on. Nice, long, inside 50, looking for O'Sullivan. Good punch from behind, though, by McInnes. Goes to ground. The players dive across it. We'll get a restart. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, behind the ball, you notice either Dan Misson or Chris Witch will be a spare for Woodside behind the ball, so it just gives them more security if Yulon North can get away from the stoppage.
So the Wildcats go inside
Oh.
50. Luck's a fortunate. Spilt free and Luke Johnson ran inside 50. Hard. Feeds it to the outside. Snap back
Looks
goal
good.
from Morgan. And there's your early one. Josh Morgan, the early contender for the Finch Cafe goal of the day. With a right foot snap. And Woodside going to 1-2-8. Yulon North yet to score. Let's have a look at that again. Beautifully fed out to him by Hard and then just onto the right foot. And you're right with that breeze. That just took it, Matty.
It did. It's like I said, I think if Yulon North are only in within a goal at quarter time, they will be pretty much happy with that because they are setting up very well behind the play at the moment, Woodside. As we have Witchell going back up into the ruck against Mowat. Two big lumberjacks, Brad.
Aren't they massive,
Yeah.
man? So early points for Josh Morgan over Masseese.
Mowat wins the tap. Little gets the tap. But he can't tap it to a ruckman on the ground because that ain't going to happen any well. I'll say that again. Will not come out well for you.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Mowat gets the tap. Little toe poke there by White Oak. Stockdale. Gets it. Going to get it onto his left foot. Doesn't get there quick enough. O'Sullivan in the front spot. Does well in McGuinness. Nearly a free kick. Little tries. It could have been kicking in danger. And it's Shalcock that'll clean up. Does well. Gives the hand pass to Masseese. Back to McGuinness. Back to Little. To Masseese. And that's how he gets his 40 touches a game.
It's just good control too,
Yeah.
the Jets.
But this is, I can see already, this is going to be a problem. They're not running, they're just chipping, and it's going to turn the ball over. And it's hard to do. And this is a dangerous kick. Looks for Do-Good. He'll get onto his left side and he'll look for Byrne. And that's a lovely looking kick. Just doesn't get to him in time. Handballs to the ground. Runs back onto it. To Brooks. Brooks kicks long, inside forward 50. And it's going to be a free kick here. And it's going to go to Yulon North, and it's going to go to Barry Burnett. Now, he won't have the distance, and he kicks to his coach. Oh, and he grabs it just.
Hey, I was going to say, I've never seen him double grab anything. He's got a beautiful pair of
Yeah.
hands.
Normally a beautiful kick too. He's going to go around the body as well. And he's played on.
Oh,
And that is going to come around
Oh.
beautifully. That is a sensational goal there by Dean McDonald. And that is why he's the leading goal kicker in the competition, Brad.
unbelievable goal. And I reckon he might have just taken over
Yeah.
from Josh Morgan for the Finch Cafe goal of the day. That lasted 5 minutes.
Yeah, he does it so easily too. Here we see on the replay.
Good mark in the end, the second grab, but look at that. And that's not an easy kick.
Nah, it's not.
Because he's
Into the
40
wind.
out
And he's into the wind.
Yep. Unbelievable. So, Woodside 1-2-8, Yulon North 1 straight 6. It's a 2-point game. 10 minutes gone. First quarter, Hurricane Hire scoreboard. Back in the middle. Witchell wins the tap. Masseese can't take it. Mowat can. Feeds it off to Little. Sends him inside. 50 again. Keogh comes out with a great pair of hands.
The late inclusion.
The late inclusion. What a great sticky pair of hands.
Very sticky, Brad.
Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I think Ben Johnson would be starting to get a little bit agitated. They've dominated the ball, only a 2-point lead so far in their first 10 minutes and could be down after this.
Yeah, good call. They have looked all over him in the first 10 minutes, and they could be behind on the scoreboard. Very good call from Jerker Jenkins down on the boundary as Keogh comes in, sets it on its way, but he's going to miss that fairway to the left. So, Yulon North, just a point back now. Stockdale comes in short to Lukey Johnson. Up the wing. Oh,
well done.
Had a couple of plays to go in, Jansen and Morgan, but Bath just stood in the middle, took the mark, sends them back inside.
Here we
50,
go.
Off the hands of the pack. Keogh picks it up, feeds it to the outside. Dylan Brooks, snap it, goal, and he gets it.
Well done.
So, Dylan Brooks, he's first for the afternoon. Bath just did really well in between Morgan and Jansen. As you see there, it comes off the hands of the pack. Keogh could have been selfish. Fed it off to the outside and a beautiful snap for Brooks. And that takes them on to 2-1-13. Woodside 1-2-8. 11 and a half gone first quarter. Hurricane higher scoreboard.
Yeah, Dean McDonald would be very satisfied at the moment. It's been a great first 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
As Witchell and Moet go back up into the ruck. Witchell gets the tap. And they're going to get the centre clearance. Shalcock tries to create a contest, does well. Does really, really well in the end. He's kicked to the ruckman, but it's not going to hit the target, and it's going to out of bounds right in front of us here. And we're going to have a boundary throw in.
Probably a win there for your Lawn North, Matty.
Yeah, definitely.
Boundary.
Yep. As Moet and Witchell go back up in the ruck. Ball back into play. Witchell to Stockdale, to Dyke. Normally a beautiful kick, looking for O'Sullivan. Worked hard, got the front spot in the end. O'Sullivan gets the ball again, kicks it hard inside to the forward 50. Budge tries to get the spoil, and he's got a big, big day, Owen Budge, on Strainer.
He certainly has. He's been in good form. 13 a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
And he might be a bit quick for Budge.
Yes, but Budge will make him earn everything that comes down that way.
What are you saying, Matty?
I just know what he's
Whack.
like. Yeah. Ball back into play, and it's Folk going up in the ruck. Grabs it, gets onto that left foot. Can't really connect with it well, and it's another clearance out for your Lawn North. Robertson's come onto the ground. Tries to get a little kick, but it's not a couple of metres, if lucky. They try to clear it, but it's just not getting out, and it's Little. I said to you off air, Brad, how important this bloke has to be today in Lockie Little. They're not a big on-ball side here, your Lawn North, and he's a big man, so he's very important today. Ball back up to Robertson. He's missed a lot of footy this year as well, Callum Robinson, to an ankle, so he's made his way back into the side. Another premiership player. To Fote. Gets the tap. Massis tries to get it away, but he can't. Fote on the right. To Dyke. And that ball's not going to come out. We're going to have another ball up.
Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger this for your Lawn North today. If they win, they play finals. Doesn't matter what happens next week.
Yep.
It's a massive game for them.
Yep. Dyke gets the clearance. Looking there for Kennedy. Can't get it to him cleanly. But he's done well in the end. Kicks long. Very long, and it's going to be another behind there. And that brings Woodside to 139 to your Lawn North 2-1-13. We've just ticked over 14 minutes here in the first quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, in the first two games today, Woodside had more behinds than goals, and it's a common trend here. They've been inaccurate all sides today. This could cost them the game here.
They come in short to Brown. Been good early. Nice kick in the end. Looked a bit risky, but centimetre perfect to that man in Shalcott. Favourite of Matty Mosley's. So they go wide. Oh, tumbling old mongrel punt. Bath gets a hand to it. Might end up back to Bath, but ends up trickling out over the boundary line, outer side of the ground, centre wing. So 15 minutes gone into this first quarter. Folk's going to do the ruck duties here. And he's going to be up against Callum Robinson. All comes to ground. Bath feeds to the outside. They go up towards 50. Might have been a little bit of a nudge in the back there, not paid. Thought that could have been against Ashton Jansen, and trickles out over the boundary line in front of the Wildcats' coach's box. And we'll have a boundary throw in again. Again, Robertson and Folk. Oh, shallow throw in. The umpire's going to tell him to do it again.
Yeah, good call. You want front position here.
Definitely favouring the right side that you view this game. The wind, no doubt. Hurry kick forward for the Jets. Bouncing ball. They come out. Wildcats are away here. Johnson goes up towards half forward. Couldn't take the mark. Ryan. Hard's there. He collects it. Comes back out to Ryan. Is he away? Gets through the tackle there of Fry. Then gets it onto his boot. But to the right, we'll have a boundary throw in right forward pocket for the Wildcats.
Good transition. Just didn't execute that last kick. As we're going to have another boundary throw in now. It's sort of about 30 metres out here from the Woodside goal. Robertson O'Sullivan going up in the ruck. That's O'Sullivan that gets a tap, looks for Kennedy. Still got front spot, Kennedy off the ground, but it's another behind. That's Woodside 1-4-10 to Yallourn North 2-1-13. We've just 16 and a half minutes gone here on the Hurricane High scoreboard, and it's Bentley that's going to bring the ball back into play. Normally a lovely kick, and he's gone that side every single time. Has a couple of bounces, kicks, and he's going to turn it over. And it's 5. Little chip kick into White Oak.
Big fan of him.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yep. Normally a beautiful looking kick, but there's a lot of players in front of him. And that's why he's just done a little chip. He hasn't bombed it in. They're very patient, and this guy's a beautiful kick in Stockdale.
Look at that.
And that was a beautiful kick. Just didn't finish off there was O'Sullivan. Kennedy was right there. Tackle Shalcock. I'm going to have a boundary throw in here, probably about 25 metres out from the Woodside goal. And it's Robinson going up again against O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan gets the tap. Robinson gets the other tap. They try to clear it out of defence here, Yallourn North. And it's Brown.
Been very good.
Yep. Hard kicks it, and it's going to be in a very dangerous spot, but Darcy Shalcock is there. And he'll come to the other side. There's something here. The umpire's saying it's a shepherd.
Oh, it's a Woodside kick. Kyan Jenkins, do you see that?
Well, I'm assuming from the signal it's either marking infringement, blocking into space. I'm not quite sure the wording of it, but it's a free kick to Woodside.
Wow. They were out too, Yallourn North.
Is it Stainer?
Yeah. Stainer comes in, and he's kicked a goal. Which is a shame there for Yallourn North because they were out here onto the other side. And I did see the umpire there say it was a blocking. So I don't know who was in front of Darcy Shalcock there, but they got done. And that brings to the scoreboard 2-4-16 to Yallourn North 2-1-13. Just 18 and a half minutes gone here on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Because what are we, as you say, 18 and a half in. It's only a 3-point game to Woodside. Kyan, would you say that's a 4 to 5 goal breeze to the right end now?
Well, it's continuously picking up and dropping off. I'd say it's easily a 2 to 3 goal breeze. We did have this conversation a few weeks ago when Yallourn played Hayfield in our game. Hayfield kicked with the wind in the first quarter, then Yallourn didn't get it for the rest of the day.
Bouncing ball, Budge, dives, goes back in after it again. Kicked off the ground.
Oh no, Lee
Ends
Stockdale.
up in the hands of Lee Stockdale on the left foot, but he's hit the belly of the ball, missed everything, out of bounds on the full. So you would say then right now at 19 minutes, Kyan Jenkins, from where you sit, 2 goals against it, the way Yallourn North are going, they'd be pretty happy with that?
I think Dean McDonald would be very happy with the way they're going.
So he might be the one to try and get at quarter time if you can. But I'll leave that up to you because you never know what sort of mood they are in, the coach. You know, they're a very different breed, the coaches. So I'll leave that up to you. So, not a bad start for the Jets. The Wildcats hold a 3-point lead. Matty Mosley, is there any around the ground scores at the moment?
No, not as yet.
So,
Because my laptop's let me down.
oh, is it?
Yeah,
Well,
it does.
I've got Rosedale 33, Churchill zip, TTU
Ooh.
16, Sale City 14. So they're
That's
in it to up
interesting.
their armpits early in the game. And Glengarry 18, Gormandale 6.
Wow.
I'm going to keep my eye on that score all day because I would not be surprised. Today I've tipped Glengarry. Wouldn't surprise me if the Tigers got up. Macease. Handballs to the outside. Geez, Brown's been very, very busy early. Goes up towards half forward. They'll get the free kick here, the Jets. Quickly played on Brown with the advantage. Goes up to a vacant half forward line. Bouncing ball. Diving back and getting it was Dixon. Feeds it back. Misson lays a tackle. He's an honest performer. Dan Misson. He's taken a while. He's not letting go of Robertson, that's for sure. And now he does. So we'll have a bounce down. Witchell is going to ruck this alone because there wasn't a nominated ruckman. Brown again. I reckon that's possession 15. Dribbler inside 50. Wildcats come out and all wrapped up on that occasion is the coach, Benny Johnson. And a bounce down again. Witchell and Robertson. Witchell wins it out the back. Dixon's there for the Jets. Goes down. Quick hands out on the outside.
Oh.
Again, smothered handball then from Dyson. And he'll just take it out over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. About 40 metres around from the Willaton North goal. And this would make it interesting if they got one here late in the quarter, Matty.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't want any more goals in the over the 20-minute mark in the first quarter for either team if you're playing out there. No junk time goals.
Hate the junk time goals.
Yes. As Witchell and Robertson go up into the ruck. Robertson jumps, but Mitchell's just too big and too strong, and he just holds his ground. You're going to get another inside 50, but it's an absolute grubber. Look, Little's there. Massis. Back to DeCarly. The build-up's good. To Brown. Not a great-looking kick, but it's worked out well in there. Has he got it? Keogh nearly had it. Kicks it back outside, and they're going to have another go.
Would you have paid that?
No.
No.
And that's a mongrel-looking kick. And they're going to get the clearance, and they're out. And they run really, really hard here. And they've gone for the territory, and it's going to be a running race. And it's McGuinness and O'Sullivan. I back McGuinness here. But O'Sullivan does really, really well. Gets the right bounce. And if he can get that out of bounds there, he would be happy, but he can't. And it's McGuinness that gets the clearance. Oh. There's a free kick, and it's going to go to Woodside. Kicks. Looking there for Lee Stockdale. And here's a beautiful-looking kick. Kicks long. Looking for Strainer. Budge does really well. And he's one of his old teammates there, and McGuinness cleans up, and we're going to have a boundary throw in as we've just ticked over 23 minutes here in the first quarter. And it's been a good first quarter so far, Brad.
Certainly has. It's what we expected between second and fourth in round 17 coming into finals.
So much to play for.
No doubt about that. Yeah. Mowat, double-handed tap, gets it forward. A lot of players around it. Bit of restart. Kine Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I like Woodside's setup and approach to having budget fullback. They're keeping that Stainer matchup almost 20 or 30 metres for anyone else and trying to really test Budge defensively.
Ball spills free to Hard. Umpires pulled a free kick. It'll go to Willaton North deep in defence. It'll be Massis, who's had a ripping season for the Jets this year. Have to be in line for Player of the Year. The medal in the competition, which is on the Sunday after preliminary final, week before the grand final. Brown, I'll tell you what, on this game, he'd be up there too. He's had, I reckon it's got to be up close to 16 possessions in this first quarter.
Yeah, he's had a great first quarter.
It's been sensational. They go up to the middle of the ground. They find Brooks. So Brooks, as Massis running wide, you decide to go to the other side, sits it up. It's very lucky in the end that Bath was up to it. Took the ball at its highest point. Again, you'll go short. Oh. Gee, that was a real finger tipper in the end to Burnett. Up the line. That's, geez, they look very similar, those two, Riley Burnett and Barry Burnett.
There's a bit of age difference there, I think.
Yes, well, Riley Burns had a misfortune up on the cranium, I can tell you. So he goes inside 50. Ball gets out over the top. I can talk. Go on, Kine. You want to give it to me about me bald head?
I do. But you've just put me on mute. That's the only thing.
The boys learned. So we'll have a boundary throw in. About 45 metres around from the Willaton North goal. Mowat wins the tap, but he grabs it out of the ruck and then handballs it straight to Adam Jansen, who goes up towards the outer wing and taken out over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. Just over 25 minutes gone in this first quarter. The Willaton Transport match of the round in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. The Hurricane higher scoreboard. 3 points the difference as Witchell wins the tap. Is that Brown again?
Yep.
Getting at the stoppage, holding the front spot. He was all wrapped up on that occasion. Couldn't get free. It's a really good ruck duel this between Witchell and Mowat at the moment. It's a 50-50 each time they go at it.
No clear winner.
No. So it's going to take good midfield work, and there's one of them in Cam Whiteoak for the Wildcats. A high ball up towards...
He's been good too.
The outer half forward flank he has. He's your man. You like him.
Yep.
A big fan of Shelcott.
Yeah, I am.
Brings the ball into the middle. He's turned that over. Jeez, Brown did well. Got his fist to it to Massis. He had two Wildcats that were going to mark that. Brown did super well. They go up towards centre half forward. Brooks wins the ball. Feeds it out to Little. Over the top. They're away here. Can they go? Oh, good tackle on Bentley.
Bit of feeling.
There is. There's a lot to play for here. Not as much for the Wildcats, but definitely for the Jets. This is win at all costs today. Win this, they're in. Shepherding. Umpire's pulled a free kick. It's going to go to Robertson.
He's got no hope.
Oh, wow, he's written him off. What do you reckon, Kyan?
I've never seen. This is my first game I've seen him play, so I'm going to reserve judgment till after this ball gets kicked.
I've played with Callum Robinson, and he's not the greatest of kicks.
Oh, he could make you look really bad here.
I hope he does well.
And he comes. Oh, Matty. Yes. Matty. I'm never doubting you again.
He's a ruckman.
Shocking kick. So, Lukey Johnson has the ball in the right back pocket, and he'll bring it back into play.
Ball back in. Clears the forward 50 to a big pack. Folk gets the punch to Witchell. Gets taken down hard there by Byrne. It's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to Witchell. He must have dropped it in the space of falling over to the ground. Gives off the handball. Kicks long. Looks for O'Sullivan. Oh, he's a smart footballer, and he moves it on quickly, and that's what I like to see. He's gone to Stainer, and he's in front position, but it's gone too quick. And it's going to be a boundary throw-in, and that could have been a real interesting if that come to fruition, if they got a goal out of that.
He hit the instep of the foot, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had to hit that sweet. Stainer would have ran into an open goal there.
And that would have been a junk time goal. 28 minutes into the first quarter.
Won't be a lot of time on, you would have thought, too.
No. So this is very, very important here for the Jets. They want to be locking on to their opponents, give them no room at all. And hopefully their leaders are telling them that as well. As the ball's about to come back into play. Robertson comes in against Fote. No clear winner, but they're going to get the clearance, but it's hit someone in the back of the head there.
Yeah, you got a Falcon, that's for sure. I reckon Bath's hit that straight in the head of Will Jenkinson.
Yep. We're going to have another boundary throw in here. Nearly 29 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fote going up against Robertson. Fote is big, too big and strong, gets a little kick. Budge, gets a terrible bounce. And it's another behind there to Woodside from Kennedy. And that brings it to 2-5-17 to your Lawn North, 2-1-13 as we've just ticked over 29 minutes here in the first quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, Massis, I thought he was about to take the kick in then, but Woodside had 2 or 3 spare behind the ball at the last stoppage. Your Lawn have now evened that up, just trying to edge the quarter out both sides, I think.
Bentley with a long clearing kick well outside their defensive 50. Beautiful kick. Brooks. Handball over the top, chopped off by Morgan. And chopped off again. No, didn't take the mark. Umpire said that was grounded, so he called play on. So we're going to bounce down. 55 around from the Wildcats' goal. They lead by 4 points late in this first quarter as Massis sharks it. Bouncing ball. Just eludes Luke Johnson in the end. He had a mate there to mop up.
No.
Not a 50.
No.
It is.
Coach killer there, Brad.
Absolutely. That's why I'm in the commentary box now, not a coach's box.
They just got to be in with the game. You're 30 minutes in the first quarter. Shut it down.
Gee, it was a cheap 50. I don't reckon that was... Is it hard? It is.
Been good too.
He has. I don't know if that was a real 50. That was not much past that coach's box. Anyway, Hard comes in.
Likes it.
And Dean McDonald won't be happy with that. Junk time goal over the 30-minute mark.
Yep.
And the Wildcats go on to 3-5-23. They lead Yallourn North 2-1-30. 13 on the Hurricane higher scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I don't overall think Dean McDonald will be very happy. They've given up 8 scoring shots to 3. They might only be 10 points down, but on another day, Woodside kick 7 goals 1, 6 goals 2, and this game is a very different margin.
Yeah, 10 points though, with this breeze at the moment. Going in at quarter time, you'd be happy, but obviously you'd be a lot happier if it was 4 points. So giving away 50s, you just can't afford to do it. Back in the middle, looks like Morgan and Brown are on each other now. Comes out towards Morgan, that's Jeremy, goes low and it's tackled by Bath. Get a restart. Witchell. Kennedy, handball out over the top. Small ball. Right in front of the Sports Stream Live commentary box is Bentley. Squares it back to Bath, who he got it from, to Fry.
Oh, no.
To Brown. Tackle quickly, able to shake off the tackle. Gets it back to Fry, turns the handball over. Bouncing ball, Little's there. Comes back, turns around on the left foot. Goes towards...
Oh, he stopped.
He did stop. I thought he had the sit burn and just allowed him to come in on it. Benny Johnson, no, it's missing. Just bounced off his knee as he's quickly met by Will Jenkinson. Ball goes out over the boundary line, whether the boundary throw in. Just between wing and half forward for the Wildcats. 32 minutes gone, first quarter. They lead by 10 points.
Yes, I wouldn't think there'll be much left in this first quarter. Ball back into play. And it's Witchell who's had a great first quarter with his tap work, done really well. That's Stockdale there with the tackle.
Still 2 points, TTU over Sale City. Rosedale 35 points over Churchill. Glengarry 2 points over Gormandale.
Oh, wow. Assis with a tackle. He did drop the ball there, but the umpire said play on. Mowat gets the ball but can't pick it up cleanly. And Witchell jumps on the back of him.
Hayfield 10 points up over Cowar.
Okay.
There are all your around the ground scores.
Witchell again, going up against Mowat. Witchell with the tap. Byrne tries to get the tap, but he can't. And it's another clearance here to Woodside. They're starting to get on top. Little chip kick. Just misses Strainer. And it's going to be a... Oh, there it is. It's quarter time. It was a big first quarter here. It was 33 minutes, and it's Woodside 3-5-23 to your Law North 2-1-13 on your Hurricane High scoreboard. Brad Sinclair.
Netball scores around the grounds. Woodside 16, Yallourn North 7. Hayfield 26, Cowar 7, Rosedale 12, Churchill 14. They're the only scores through from A-grade netball at the moment. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have all the around-the-ground scores in footy and netball. And Kyan Jenkins will be out at the huddles of both sides, and we'll talk to him. It is the Woodside Wildcats by 10 points at the Woodside Rec Reserve for Willaton Transport's match of the round in AGL Loyang North Gippsland football. We'll be back here soon.
BP to Ralgan East, day or night from few to a feast. BP to Ralgan East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Woodside Rec Reserve, where it is quarter time here, where Woodside lead 3-5-23 to Willaton North 2-1-13. We might cross down to Jerker Jenkins on the boundary. And I'll put you on.
That's a good start. Thanks, Brad. I was with Ben Johnson at quarter time. He said they were really happy with their pressure and contest work. Felt they were really getting a grip on the game. He wants to improve the way they're defending Willaton North. They feel like they're getting too much of the ball. Then I did ask him the question about that matchup with Stainer and Budge. He said it's not necessarily a game plan. It was more playing to their strengths.
Good work. Thanks for that, Kine. Good work. Goal kickers for the first quarter, Woodside. Josh Morgan has one, Liam Hard one, and Brody Stainer one. And for Willaton North, Dylan Brooks one. And the other goal kicker was Dean McDonald. That's probably the leader at quarter time at the Finch Cafe goal of the day. Round the ground scores, Matty Mosley.
Yes, I do, and it's Rosedale 5. Well, I've got 5-7-37, so that's changed to the Churchill scores.
Yep.
It has, and we might take that down because they're wrong. And we currently have TTU 2-5-17 to Sales City 3-2-20. So Sales City have taken the lead at quarter time.
Wow.
Yes, and it's Glengarry 3-2-20 to Gormandale 3-1-19, which is another ripper. That could be a very interesting game. And it's Hayfield 5-6-36 to Cowart 4-1-25.
That's an interesting one with Sales City. We went through this in the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show about what can happen, who wins, who loses. If Willaton North win today, they're home.
Yep.
But I'm telling you now, if Sales City win today over TTU...
Makes it interesting again.
Oh, my God. Don't you love football? It's unbelievable. Talking about sport and football, let's go to netball, and I'll give you some around-the-ground scores in netball. Woodside 16, Willaton North 7. Hayfield, wowee, 35 to Cowart 8. Ooh. And Rosedale in a real close one, 15 to Churchill 16. In what should be a beauty as he blows the whistle, the umpire, to just let Benny Johnson know, hey, we're
Hurry
ready
up.
to go. That was Brett Klimish. Don't worry about that. He was telling them what's to go, what's happening. Better players, Matty, for Willaton North. Right now, it's got to be Tyler Brown.
Yeah, I think Tyler had a superb first quarter, but I think Darcy Shalcock as well was really good down at centre half back as well.
Thought Lockie Little as well for the Jets.
Threw his weight around.
And Bentley was pretty good.
Yep.
For Woodside, I like Benny Johnson off that back half. He just throws wind to the caution to the wind. How about that? We'll go with that one. And just goes off that back line with absolute disregard for his direct opponent, which I love in a running backman. Mickey Stockdale does the same.
I love Witchell's tap work.
Yes, Witchell's been good. Cam Whiteoak in the middle, and the Morgan brothers have been really good too. So, just about to get underway, just waiting. Brett Klimish, the umpire, is just waiting for some straggling supporters to get off the ground, and we have a message for Kyan Jenkins down the boundary line. Text coming through. The Woodside, they want to know the Woodside forward. Is it Mick O'Sullivan or Mick Sullivan?
Mick O'Sullivan.
Thank you very much. He had to check, didn't he? As they go forward, Masseese gets his hand to it. To Brown already. Back to Masseese. Feeds back now through Bentley. Oh, nice kick.
That's why he kicks out.
To Brooks. Oh, I reckon he went off. The line. Oh, and slipped. Very, very lucky is Dylan Brooks. He's already kicked one. You have to kick this every bit of 55, but he's got the wind at the back. So it looks like he might lay this off here, and he does. Sits it to the hot spot, gets out. He was looking for Burnett, or Burn, and Burn it was. There's Burnett there. He's in the sleeves at the moment, the old man.
Always in the sleeves, Burnett.
Always?
Always. Very rarely you'll see him in the...
sleeveless jumper, really?
Doesn't get the pipes out very often.
Oh. Is it through the lacquer pipes, is it?
Oh, maybe.
Witchell do battle here. They took long to nominate a ruckman. In the end, it's going to be Burnett. So I don't know that's happened a couple of times now for the Jets. Gets out towards Masseese on the boundary.
That's a free kick.
Yeah, it certainly is. He was met without the ball, and it was Jeremy Morgan that did that. Masseese. So he's on the boundary. Distance won't be a problem. Don't worry about that. He's only 40 metres out. Will he come around to the right side there, Matty, you reckon?
Doesn't look like he's going to. He's going to go the traditional way.
Well, you can come out and still kick that traditionally, can't you?
Yeah.
and open that up. See if he does that. But from that pocket, that opens up a bit. So he doesn't need to, he thinks. So sits it up. And it'll be a mark to the Wildcats. It'll be missing. It's Dan missing. Wants to go back to that outer side. So they're going to defend out this side, both clubs. Morgan was pushed.
Yeah, a little push in the air.
Yeah, so he'll take that mark on that outer side. Half-back flank. So they're still inside defensive 50. Short ball. Comes out to Cooper Ryan. You come in board to Adam Jansen. Like this boy, young fella.
Oh, Stockdale was waiting.
So Jansen will go across to Lukey Johnson. Takes a mark in front of Keogh. And now he lays it off to Dyke, a left footer. In fact, he's a right footer.
This guy's a left footer, though.
He certainly is. Big Fody won't let me down. Short, Stockdale. He'll kick with any foot.
Yep.
This time he chooses the right to Josh Morgan. So you get it back in the 1-2. There's a player out over the top there in Lambert. Goes inside to O'Sullivan. Gets through him. McInnes will see that out over the boundary line. We have a boundary throw in right forward pocket for the Jets. In fact, the Cats. Geez, I'm confused.
Left foot, right foot. So we're going to have another boundary throw in here, and it's going to be Moet going up in the ruck against O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan gets front position, gets the tap. And it's Massis to do good. And it's going to come straight back in, and it's missing. Little chip kick. Lowered his eyes beautifully. And it goes to Morgan.
He's had a lot of space on his own, Josh Morgan. I'd be a little bit worried about that if I was the Jets. They want to tighten up on him.
Yep.
He's already kicked a really nice goal.
As he comes, he doesn't look confident, so he's just going to get a little chip kick again. He looks for Matt Dyke, but it's a terrible kick. And you don't want to be kicking it into the pocket.
No,
It's
missed everything.
Yeah, he's kicked it out on the full, and it's going to go to Tyler Brown. He's telling his players to come up. So he's looking to go down the line. Kicks long. He's looking for Brooks. Brooks nearly gets there. He was probably 3 deep. DeCarly. They've gained some territory, which is a good sign. And they've got Barry Burnett there in a shot, and it's a terrible kick. They were looking for him, but they didn't get to him in time. But he still might get it to Burnett on the left foot. And it's an absolute shocker. And it's out of bounds on the full.
Kyan, has the wind picked up or stayed the same, or is it blustery? What is it?
It's blustery at times. It picks up, it drops off. It's really inconsistent. I think Yalorn have been given the short stick again with the wind, having to face it, and then it sort of drops off. But as I say, it just picks up again.
Kicks long. Marks. It's a Rowan missing. He'll kick down the line as well. He looks for Fote. Does well, holds his ground really well over Shalcock, and he kicks inside 50. Not a great looking kick, looks for Strainer, but he will hand pass to O'Sullivan. Little chip kick. It's a 5. Another little chip kick to Kennedy, and that's a great mark. He's right on the boundary, so it's going to be a tough kick. He's not confident. But he's going to have a shot. He's got nothing to kick to. Yeah, he's very unsure.
That's a hard kick from there.
Just go and have a go. He plays on. Check side. Vote to there. And it's a punch, and it's going to go out of bounds there. So we've just under 6 minutes here in the second quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Don't forget the halftime show. Thanks to Davey Pumps. We'll have all the around the ground scores, and Kyan Jenkins will see if he can get kicked out of another room at halftime. This comes out to Morgan as a snap. Well, he's ended up check-siding that accidentally. Dyke's there, so is Stainer. Comes out to Dyke at the front. Feeds a handball on the outside to the boy in 5.
Looks
Five
good.
has a shot at goal! And there's another contender for the Finch Cafe goal of the day. Joey Fife gets the Wildcats 4th. And that takes them on to 4-5-29. They lead Yalorn North 2-1-13, 6.5 gone. Second quarter, Hurricane Higher scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins.
I'd be starting to get very concerned if I was them on that midfield battle now. 3 out of the 4 goals for Woodside have come from midfielders or wingers, and they're starting to hold of the ball in the middle as well.
It's an important 10 minutes here for your Lawn North.
It is.
Got a lot to play for.
Certainly is, and they have not scored with that breeze in the first nearly 7 minutes. Mowat wins the tap, goes out towards the wing.
What a bounce.
Yeah, it's shocking bounce for if you're a your Lawn North supporter. Benny Johnson on the left foot. You can see that breeze just holding them up. Morgan, Jizzy's been good today.
They're running it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Gets it over the top to Wide Oak. Feeds it back to the running Josh Morgan. Looked for his brother. Toe pokes it off the ground. Kick smothered of Budges. Dyke's all wrapped up. Was it high? The umpire says yes. And Matty Dyke will have an opportunity to kick his first, their fifth, and shoot out to a 22-point lead, which is a game high, Matty Mosley.
It is, and I'm going to back him here. He's normally a beautiful kick.
Well, you were spot on with Robertson earlier.
The only person he would give it to would be a Stockdale, so...
I'll tell you what he isn't. He isn't a left footer. As Dyke comes in, shoots for goal, and he's got it! Wow, the Wildcats against the breeze are starting to take control. 5-5-35. They lead by 22 points. The Jets are 2-1-13, 8 1/4 gone. Second quarter, Hurricane higher scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, that's another goal from midfielder, and this game is starting to look like a carbon copy of Woodside Rosedale at this same venue. Bit of wind affected first quarter, and then in the second quarter, Woodside really kicked away, and the game was over at half time. Dean McDonald would be getting very concerned now.
Particularly that Sale City look like they might cause an absolute boil over.
Who would have thought?
Out at tyres.
Moet gets the tap to Massis, to Bath. Just not clean at the moment, your Lawn North. Which means the pressure from Woodside's on. And we've got a free kick. Didn't see what it was for.
5 points, TTU Sale City. 19, Glengarry over Gormandale. 12, Hayfield over Cowar.
Jeez.
Where are you today, Bailey Poole?
To Keogh. That was a push in the back, but the umpire said no. It's going to be a boundary throw-in. As it looks like we've had a ruck change here as Callum Robinson goes into the ruck now. He's definitely out of his weight range and height range up against Big Witchell. He's a big man. Ball back into play. Does well in the end. Robinson got front spot, but Witchell gets the ball. Massis is lurking around. Can't get it out. We're going to have another ball up here.
Matty, as a big forward that's played some ruck, and you would have played a lot of forward ruck.
Yep.
Is Witchell better served holding the front spot, being such a big man?
Yep, every time.
Yep.
Don't go jump up, because Callum Robinson can jump, so I wouldn't let him jump at all.
Particularly on the boundary throw-ins. Very hard to get around, isn't he?
Yeah, and one thing you've got to notice, a lot of them are kids that are throwing it in, so they don't get the length or the height. So if you get front spot, it's a massive advantage. And they've looked into the forward line. That's KO.
He's got a great pair of hands for a little fella.
Yep. And this man was not even picked on Thursday night. He was a late inclusion today. And he's been good so far. And they are desperate to get this goal, your Lawn North. Their season is on the line. Comes in. Dylan Keogh. Kicks.
Ooh, he likes it.
Looks good. And he's got it, and it's a very timely goal here for your Lawn North. That brings the score to 5-5-35 to your Lawn North, 3-1-19. Nearly 11 minutes here in the second quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Wow. Yeah, you won't have Keogh on your list. You might have to add that.
I did, yeah.
He was a very, very late in, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That is what they needed, isn't it, Kyan Jenkins?
Definitely. And for a man who wasn't picked Thursday night because he failed a fitness test, come up today and kick one goal, halfway through the second quarter is a very good effort.
And he's moving very freely, isn't he?
Yeah, there seems to be no problem with him whatsoever, so I'm not very sure what the concern with him was.
Interesting. Back in the middle, Moet and Fote.
Great
Fote wins a tap beautifully. They run it away through Wide Oak, go up towards Hard, who battles hard. Goes in second and third. Have a look at that. Great effort back to Wide Oak. who was taken a little bit
Yeah,
high.
Macis gave it then, didn't he?
He did. Cam gets up smiling. Yeah, Foat. Good move into the ruck now. Holding the man to Bentley, no doubt. Swung around and didn't have the footy. So Dylan Bentley. Looks a little bit like Liberatore. Yeah. Short to do
He's got the tattoos too.
He has. He's got the stickers that look like they're falling out of the sky. Just fell on the arms as Do Good onto the left foot, up towards half forward. Oh, don't see that very often. Straight through the hands of Lukey Johnson. Just didn't read it. Got a restart. 55 around from the Jets' goal, and they look like they've got the momentum back. Foat holds out Robertson. Beautiful tap. Just didn't find.
Oh!
Brooks swung the right elbow. Missed by a country mile. They go inside. Lukey Johnson falls over. McDonald's there. He's held. Kicked off the ground by Kehoe. Misses to the left. And a behind for the Jets.
How's the elbow from Brooks? Just flying.
He's lucky he missed because finals are 2 weeks away.
Yes, as Stockdale brings the ball back into play. It's very easily taken out of defence here from Woodside, and they kick. They mark. Another little chip kick. He did drop it at the end. And Law North pounce. But they're going to turn it over again. And pressure was good.
Pressure's come up, hasn't it?
Yep, an advantage is paid. And it's to Josh Keogh.
Haven't seen him yet.
No, but he's very dangerous. Both KOs are very dangerous.
It was only a couple of weeks ago between the two of them they kicked, I think it was 12 goals for the day.
Yep.
Now, he's seen his brother kick from this same spot. He might show him up here, Matty.
A bit of pride playing on the line here as he comes into goal. Normally a beautiful looking kick. Just guides it through and he's missed. That's 5-5-35 Woodside to your Law North 3-3-21 as we've just ticked over 14 minutes here on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins.
Well, Kehoe appeared to be limping, took the boot off, signal for the trainer, but now seems to be running freely. Still hasn't put his boot back on, though. He's still holding it, so he's only playing with one leg at the minute.
That was Dylan?
Dylan or Josh?
Dylan, I believe.
Yeah, okay. That could answer your question, what you asked earlier about the injury. It could have been that same,
Definitely, it could have been a...
Oh, my God.
Well, that's very uncharacteristic of Dan Misson. He's kicked that out on the full.
Jeez.
So, Law North will take the free kick. It'll be Toddy Dixon. 60 metres around, so he'll just lay this up. I don't know that's the right spot. He needed to come across the point of square. He sat that in the pocket. Lukey Johnson's dropped another one. He was taken high, I thought. Handball out wide, misses Ben Johnson from Misson and trickles out over the boundary line. So we'll have a boundary throw in right forward pocket. 15 minutes gone into the second quarter. 14-point lead to the Wildcats. Don't forget the Davey Pumps half-time show with all the around-the-ground scores. We'll have maybe a bit of a John Farnham song at half-time.
You're the voice.
You're the voice. They say that a lot about me, Matty. And I was thinking about going on that show. What's that one called? Strain Idol. As Little on the right foot, snap towards goal. Through the hands again, or we might get a push here.
Yep.
Lukey Johnson. So, he's in that between goal and point post. Go to that outer side. Over the top. Left foot kick.
Oh!
And he turned it over to McDonald of all people. Right foot, check side. Kicks the goal.
The absolute wrong person to kick it to in a turnover. To Dean McDonald.
Most certainly is. Wow.
He couldn't believe it there, Dean McDonald. I was surprised he played on.
Yes.
I thought just go back and have a shot. But he's that quick.
So, Law North 4-3-27. Got it back under double figures. 5-5-35 Woodside. 16 minutes gone second quarter. Hurricane High scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, that's some really poor ball use from Woodside. There was one just a few seconds prior that one went out in the full. They just need to watch this here because they had a very good lead. They could let it slip.
As Robinson is in the ruck against Foat. Foat gets up. Robinson does well in the end. He breaks even to Brown. To Byrne. They kick into their forward half of the ground. But that's an absolute shocking kick, and that's gone out of bounds on the full.
I left your mic on there, and it sounds like you're eating lollies on the boundary line. Am I correct?
I was grabbing one chip out the packet of salt and vinegar chips, mate.
Unbelievable.
Bastard.
That's the White Oak. Kicks long to Johnson. Takes a bounce. I don't know why they take a bounce after 5 metres, but anyway.
Yes. Adam Sard, Carlton.
Yes. And it's marked there by Stainer. And he's probably about 40 metres out here. And let's see if Woodside can respond after the good last 7 or 8 minutes it's been for your Lawn North. As we see in the background there, Sullivan getting his back worked on. Looks a little bit sore there. As Strainer comes in. Comes in and kicks. The umpire's worked very hard there, and it's another behind. And that's Woodside 5-6-36 to your Lawn North 4-3-27 as we're just under 18 minutes gone in the second quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Oh, I probably should have waited till I heard the bags and then crossed down to him because he would have had a mouthful of chip.
Were they tasty, Colin?
I can confirm they were very good.
The Jets bring the ball back into play.
Beautiful kick.
Dixon wasn't it? From your man Shelcock to Dixon.
Oh,
Great punch
stop
from Adam
it.
Jansen.
Right in front of us.
Dylan Barth had the set, and Adam Jansen that's real commitment to spoil. And that's, it's a centre wing position. A lot of players will do that closing in their defensive half to kill the footy. You're doing that sort of thing up around the centre wing. That just lifts players. That's sensational, especially when it's a young player who's Moet. Takes it out, gives it over to Barth. Barth onto the right foot, lowers the eyes. That is a car crash. Comes out, ends up in the hands of Keogh, goes to McDonald, takes the mark. Kyan Jenkins, did you hear that?
That was a big impact to that one. Dan Misson, he'll be feeling that one tomorrow morning.
And he's a good size too, Dan Misson.
I can feel that here.
Then he's got back up and walked back to his player.
Unbelievable. I'm a huge fan of Dan Misson. He's just so honest, but that...
Lucky it wasn't Lockie Little that hit him.
Or Budge.
Yeah.
McDonald comes in. Don't
Yes.
worry about that. Dean McDonald gets his third.
Your Lawn North are back.
They are absolutely back in this game. 5-3-33. It's under a goal. Woodside 5-6-36. 19 and a half gone. Second quarter, Hurricane highest scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, that could be your turning point there. That's just what you need, a big hit, bit of energy, then a third goal. They're back to 3 points. Your Lawn could be on here.
Matty, the big man up forward, has 3 already now.
All of a sudden.
Yep.
All of a sudden. But it was such an important 5 or 6 minutes for your Lawn North because they were quite far behind. If Woodside got another one, it would have made it very deflating as Witchell and go up in the ruck. One by Witchell. Maceese, he's been in everything so far. It's been a good match-up with him and Cam Whiteoak. The big fellas lock on. One by Witchell. Good gets onto that left foot. Robertson slips over. But he recovers well. The Carly's there. It's Maceese. Just wasn't clean. And it was Stockdale to Dyke. Oh, great spoil there by Moet. And he recovers well. Ruckman aren't supposed to do that, but they fall over.
Jeez, he moves well, the big fella.
He does. And the Lawn North boys are saying that's holding the ball, but the umpire says no.
Actually, I'm just thinking now, it was lucky Dan Misson wasn't hit by Moet.
He's a big man.
He's massive.
Yeah. Hasn't played a lot of footy either.
No.
So once he learns his size, he can do some damage. He's back up in the ruck, and he wins the tap to Brown. Dyke tries to get on the left foot, but he can't. One again by Moet. Build-up's good here for your Lawn North. They get the territory. Woodside clean up. They kick it straight back, and there's a bit of a melee behind play to do good. There's a bit of feeling in the game. Look for Keogh. It's going to go a free kick to Keogh.
There's a blood rule on that outer side. I reckon it's Tyler Brown.
Yep, so something's happened off the ball there for him to have a bit of blood. And it just gives a little bit of time for Woodside to go back.
TTU, 7 points up over Sale City. Rosedale, 66 points up over Churchill. And Glengarry, 38 now, up over Gormandale.
Wow. To Robertson.
Hayfield, 15 over Cowar.
Dan McDonald tries to use his body, but he just slips over in the end. Should have been a free kick there.
High, you think?
Yeah. There was 2 efforts there that I thought were high.
Kine, you're close.
I'll say it was high, but I'm not 100%.
Ball will not come out there. We're going to have another ball up here into the Lawn North forward 50. And it's been a good response here for Lawn North. They've done well. And it's Robinson up in the ruck with Witchell. Ball just bopping around. A lot of pressure on the ball. Keogh tries to get the left foot, but he doesn't. DeCarly, Burnett. Just can't pick it up cleanly. And he's got a free kick because it's a head high.
That was experience.
Yep.
He knew what to do to get that free kick, and he did it.
That's what happens when you've played 400 games and you're 42 years old.
Here it is here. Smart.
That's reportable in AFL these days.
Yeah, it is. Netball scores. Oh, I'll wait till he kicks this, Matty.
For them to take the lead. And Barry Burnett has put your Lawn North in the lead here. It's a 5-6-36 to 6-3-39 as we're just ticked over 23 minutes into the second quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard. You got the netball scores?
I have. Woodside 17, your Lawn North 8, Hayfield 57, Cowar 15, Rosedale 27. Now in arrears to Churchill 31. Not getting any TTU Sale City scores or Glengarry Gormandale at the moment. In fact, I won't get Sale City, will I? I don't think they have an A grade.
No, it's Yarram that doesn't.
It's
have
Yarram, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. Sale City got a good
They do.
A grade
Yeah.
side. It was silly.
We go back up and it's Witchell, but Mowat starting to get on top. He's had a good last 4 or 5 minutes. It's a little. You won't get him to the ground. Matt Dyke.
Sneakily turned his mic on down the boundary to see if he was into anything else down there.
Crunch, crunch.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Nothing at all, boys. I'm a little bit disappointed with St Kilda, but that's about it.
Oh, no. You're not telling me Richmond are in front.
Well, we're at three-quarter time. We got kept goalless that third quarter, and you would believe Richmond are in front.
Oh, no.
Lucky I'm a Tigers fan.
Yes, I was just about to say.
Mowat with a big tap. Gets some territory to Robertson. Traps well. This ball smothered. Massis. Doesn't have the footy, and that should be a free kick, but umpire was going to blow on it, but he said no. And he's going to give it the other way to Woodside. Very unlucky there, your Lawn North. And he's looking side to side, and he does, and he'll kick to Jansen. Kicks long to centre wing. Bentley will try and spoil. Does well. Creates a contest. McDonald. Kicks. Not a great looking kick. Looks for Fote. Picks up really well. Traps it beautifully in the end. Back to Fife. And that's a shocking kick. Dugog tries to get the kick, but it's back to Fife. Bit of a scrambly last 30 seconds here and drops the mark to Budge. Just scrambling around. Budge nearly loses his head there. They finally get the kick out, and that's out of bounds on the full. And that's going to go to your Lawn North.
Our man Shane Garvey, the director of umpiring, in his 450th game today elsewhere. And Tim Beattie will also be umpiring his 350th. And Dave Faulkner, the president of the Sale Umpires Association, is goal umpiring here today for the third time today. As the Cats go forward. Lovely off the boot from Cooper. Ryan finds Stainer. And Stainer late in the second quarter will have an opportunity to kick his second. And he's only about 35 metres out, so distance won't be a problem.
He's rubbing the back of his head, so I'd say Budge has given him one.
Every chance.
He'll make you earn every opportunity.
Big difference, isn't it, going in at half-time, 3 points down to
Definitely.
3 points up.
Yep.
Confidence building one at the 26.5-minute mark here for Stainer. In he comes. Shot on goal. Not a problem. Stainer has his second. And the Woodside Wildcats 6-6-42. The home team, they lead the Jets 6-3-39, 26 and a half gone. Second quarter, Hurricane High scoreboard, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I think you boys would agree with me on this. The kicking in this game hasn't exactly been up to par for, I'd say, this league, how good it's been this season. So I'd love to see Mick Stockdale move a little bit higher up the ground and get some better looks inside 50 for Woodside.
Have a word to him at half time if you want. Feel free to let Benny Johnson know that.
Just Dan Misson looking over here to the box, telling Baronet Burnett, you've come over this side, and he's just grabbed the hammy.
Oh, he hasn't, has he?
Yeah.
Back in the middle, Brown back on the ground. Macice tries to toe poke it. Morgan, that's Josh, does well with the hands underneath, inside, comes out towards Jenkinson. He taps it on. Byrne over the top. Out to Bentley. Does well in the end, really well. Gets it back to Byrne, feeds it to Macice. Good block for him by his teammate. Check side, beautiful pass to Bath. He meant every bit of that, did Jai Macice. Bath now short. Keogh never drops him. He has on this occasion. Free kick, though. Incorrect disposal, holding the ball, dropping the ball, whatever they're calling it these days. Kyan Jenkins, you're the young bloke. What are they calling it these days?
Holding the ball.
Thank you very much. So, Dylan Keogh just disguised that beautifully and hits up to Carly. He made it look like Matty Mosley was going long and then pulled the kick.
He's a smart footballer.
Very. They got some smart footballers in all these top 6, 7, 8. Actually, every side in this competition got some very smart footballers. So, Elliot DeCarley has an opportunity for his first for the day late in the second quarter to put him back in front. He sits it up. He's going to miss this a long way left. In fact, he's going to miss everything. Really got under it.
Just tried to stretch the distance, didn't he?
He did.
And normally when that happens, you miss.
Benny Johnson will bring the ball back into play. He's directing them long, which means he'll go short and wide. He's just conning the opposition. But he does go long up the line, gets out over the back. Oh, it's like 10-pin bowling over there. Just skittles going everywhere. Right in front of the Jets coach's box as Morgan, that's Josh Brick, picks himself up last. Cease hands the ball back to the umpire. Up it goes. Mowat takes it out of the ruck. Spills free to Macice. Turns it over to Kennedy. Umpire said he was held long in the tackle, I reckon.
Oh, it's on again here.
It is. Macice went back at Morgan. Wasn't happy with the treatment he got.
Definitely, they're after Macice, aren't they?
Yeah. Yep. So Jai Macice has the free kick. Goes across to Shelcott in the centre of the ground. You'll go long. No, you'll pull it a little bit. Gets it towards McDonald. Good punch. In fact, it was Brooks. Comes out to Bentley. Was that after the siren? Doesn't matter. It's not going to get there. So, half-time here at Woodside. And they lead by 3 points, the home side. 6-6-42. Yallourn North 6-3-39. Just under 30 minutes that second quarter on the Hurricane Higher scoreboard. And we'll take a quick break here at the Rec Reserve. And we'll come back with the Davey Pumps half-time show in the Willaton Transport match of the round for AGL Loyang, Gippsland, North Gippsland football netball. It is round 17, second versus fourth, and it's the Wildcats by 3 points.
BP to Ralgan East, day or night from few to a feast. BP to Ralgan East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Woodside Rec Reserve, where the Wildcats, the home team, lead by 3 points, 6-6-42. Yallourn North 6-3-39. Giant Kinkins. How about Kyan Jenkins has been into both rooms, and what's happened?
I will start with Yallourn North. Dave McDonald very happy with their intensity, their pressure around the ball. Just wants to sharpen up their execution inside 50, which is my criticism just before halftime. So I'm very happy with what he said. Then Ben Johnson, very, very happy with how they're going. Still wanting more, though. He wants to win this game. He also said to me they're hurting him on the spread, so he just wants to cover that, and they should be fine.
Thank you very much, Chips Jenkins, down on the boundary. Good report from you, as always, at half-time. That wasn't you, was it, Kyan? Was it?
Firm no.
Oh, firm no. It sounded very firm. Round the ground scores, Matty Mosley.
I do. And it's half-time here, and it's Rosedale 11-13-79 to Churchill, just the one goal. TTU 4-10, so they're inaccurate kicking to... So 4-10-34 to Sales City 3-2-20. Glengarry have kicked away in the second quarter to 9-5-59 to Gormdale 3-3-21. And another good game here is Hayfield 7-10-52 to Cowart 7-1-43.
Wow. Be good for the Saints to finish off with a scalp. No Brown, no Sheen doesn't help the Kangaroos, but it doesn't matter for them.
This one Saint might get up today.
Yes, one Saint. The Tigers are leading that one, and of course Matty Mosley's a Tiger and Kyan Jenkins is a Saint. There could be punch on here in the van. I'll be getting out when the two big fellas are going at it. Woodside in the netball, 17, Yallourn North 8, Hayfield 66, Cowart 23, Rosedale 35 and Churchill 48. So they're running away with it now, Churchill in the A grade. We haven't had a score from the TTU Sales City game or Glengarry Gormandale netball game all afternoon. Which
Emily
is
McDonald, if you're hearing.
Emily McDonald. Now, she is a ripper, the publicity officer of the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League, of course. She could be very busy out there too today. She's got I think it's a 1-year-old.
Yeah, running around.
Running around, be going crazy. While we're on that matter here in the Davey Pumps halftime show of the Willaton Transport match of the round in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. Talking of young ones, Matty, I've seen yours looks like might be end up an artist.
Yeah, he drew on me walls during the week.
He drew.
Oh, no, I lost it.
He looked pretty good, though. I mean, looks like he's got some talent.
Oh, I nearly died. I nearly died. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
So
2 minutes, it's all it took.
What was it in? Texter?
Pen.
Like? Pen. Oh, no, really?
So I had to get the sugar soap out and a bit of Jif and scrub the hell out of the plaster. So
Did it work?
it did, but he was pushing that hard on it. He put in like engravements into the plaster.
It's got to be painted.
So,
Well, it's probably got to be plastered. Sounds like a job for a plasterer.
that's all I say.
I'm going to put the call out. Now,
bloody kids, I tell you.
if there's a plasterer listening or watching, I know the Jansons are builders here at Woodside, yes, so they'd know how to plaster. I've been plastered in my life many times over the years. We'll put a call out to a plasterer. We're looking for a freebie.
Yep.
A chop freebie. We're shameless here. We're looking for a plasterer that might be able to come around and fix Matty's house. I won't tell you where he lives. You'll have to get that offline because if I do that, all the Skippy girls will be hanging around his house. For the next 4
you
weeks.
watched that thing on the week, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
That was hilarious.
Guido had You sent me that.
That was a ripper.
fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. He's making a comeback, Guido Hatsis. I've got all his work at home, but he's making a comeback on 3AW.
Okay.
He calls in every now and then at the moment. He's an absolute ripper. He's a funny, funny man. Is he? So we're both teams are back out on the park for the Davey Pumps halftime show. We've just found out we need a plasterer and maybe even a painter.
Yes.
Matty will supply the grog. Might even throw in a Barbie. And Kyan Jenkins might come around at half time of that episode and put out the entertainment, Kyan. Oh, he's eating. I'll get back to you later. He's got his throat full.
He does.
Old chips. He's back eating, is he?
Yeah.
Oh. Got him again.
It's gone down the wrong way.
Oh, no, we need the Davey pumps. We need the Davey pumps to pump his tummy. We got to pump his tummy. The Davey pumps halftime show and go. We've crossed down to him again and he's got a belly full. Oh, my God.
He can't talk.
Is he all, are you all good down there, mate?
Yeah, mate. Once I start coughing, I can't stop. It's lingering from the cold, and it's really starting to annoy me.
Oh, so you weren't eating at all?
No, mate. all my food's done.
Oh, okay.
Although I can report St Kilda are now winning.
Oh, he's happy. He's up and about now. So that was the Davey Pumps halftime show out here at Woodside. It's a 3-point game to the home side in the AGL Loy North Gippsland Football Netball League round 17 clash. Only a couple of weeks to go till we hit finals. Yallawn North. This is the equation, Matty. They win today, the Jets. They're in.
They're in.
It doesn't matter if Rosedale win the last two.
This quarter is just so important.
Or Sale City, I meant to say. So
Yeah, but this quarter is huge. The first 10 minutes, like the season is on the line, literally.
We all went Woodside at the beginning of the game. Kyan Jenkins, you still think Woodside?
What was that one? Sorry, the siren just went as you started speaking.
We all went Woodside at the start of the game. You still think Woodside here?
Yeah, I just think they'll be too strong coming late in the game.
Matty Mosley? Matty, you staying with Woodside?
Ask me in 10 minutes.
Okay, as they go inside the Jets, he was waiting on seeing what was going to happen with a D. Carley kick. Ben Johnson mops it up, goes up towards half back, but just outside the defensive 50 in front of his coach's box, or the opposition's coach's box, was Todd Dixon. He's given it straight to Bath inside 50 and one within the first minute, Matty. We've only gone 30 seconds. If they could pop one here, I'll tell you what.
They'll be up and about.
They hit the front. That's the thing, isn't it? It's that...
Mental. It's mentally.
Yeah, the excitement and they know the equation.
Yep.
You win, you're playing finals, and as a coach, you'd be telling that, wouldn't you?
And they can do some damage in the finals. They are a very good side.
Absolutely. As Dylan Bath, in his 150th game, he's going to fall short. Comes off the hands of... He's dropped a few, Lukey Johnson, today, and fresh air shot from Keogh.
Oh, smart.
Comes back to Brown. Not 15, was it? Oh, he's in trouble.
He didn't think it was, but the umpire paid it.
Wow. Yeah, and he's asking too. As Cooper Ryan squares it up. Dangerous kick, but finds his coach in Benny Johnson. What a player he is. Gives it to Stockdale. The experience of the two. Stockdale, beautiful kick up the wing. They're away here, the Wildcats. So back to Cooper Ryan, who's done a power of work to get to where he is there. Goes onto the right foot. Not a great kick. Comes off the hands. They go to ground. We'll get a bounce down. So right on 50, inside the first 2 minutes, and Brown could have put him in front.
He's a beautiful kick too.
This is going to hurt if they lose here to Fote. Cease. What a handball to Fry. Gives it off. Brown just gets his left foot kick away under the Josh Morgan tackle. Dan Misson on the right foot snap around the corner. Dogood gets the fist to the ball. O'Sullivan's caught. Gets his handball away. Bouncing ball. Tap forward. They're away. Dogood does well to mow it. Feeds it off to Brown, who's been superb today. On the right foot. Inside 50. McDonald flies high. Was he tripped? No. Witchell throws it. McDonald steals it. Gets away one. Gets away two. Doesn't get away three. Adam Jansen gets the free kick.
Yes, he tried hard there, McDonald, but he had three players on him and it's kicked to Kennedy. The intensity of both teams has definitely come out firing in the third quarter. To Stockdale. Oh, beautiful mark. Really strong overhead.
It's been super today, Dan.
Yeah, Dan Misson. And that's a better kick from him. Kicks long. To Shalcock. That's not going to come out. I'm going to have a ball up here just inside Woodside's 50. And it's going to be Fote going up against Mowat. Tap by Fote. Bentley fell over just off the ball there. He wanted the free kick, but he didn't get it. Lawn North clear the Witchell. That's ease pass, but the umpire was blindsided.
Must have been.
Yep. So Brooks tried to get it, but it's cleared again to the man of the moment in Tyler Brown. He's just telling him to slow it down. Looks inside. Dangerous looking kick. Very, very dangerous. And it was Jansen to Dyke. He's got a bit of time. Fry's chasing him, but very, very settled. There was Dyke. Budge does well in the end. And Stacey Shalcock, last line of defence. Kicks to Dogood. He'll get onto that left side. Beautiful looking kick. It's a bath.
He's given him a bath, isn't he?
He has. Little chip kick to Fry. Slow but sure build up. Just holding the footy. No rushing. Looks for Brooks. Now it's an important kick. Where you going to go?
He's the Timu Dean McDonald, Brooks.
Yeah. You can tell him that.
No way.
To Bentley. To back to Dogood. And there's a lot of players behind the ball, so they're not rushing. Does well in the end was Bath. He had Fote right behind him, and he's a big, strong man as well. Gives off the handball to Bentley. Marks. To Fry. Comes across to McGuinness. Gave it a little bit of airtime, but it works out okay. Goes to Shalcock. No, done. He goes to Byrne. Shalcock wants it, but he says no. Little chip kick here. And he marks as well. To Dyson. So they're talking basketball, so they're going to go around the 50-metre arc if they want to, but they don't in the end. He looks for Brooks. Strong hands. Good mark. They've got some good territory now. They're in. This will go inside the forward 50.
They worked it well, didn't they?
Yep. They've done it for about 90 seconds, so they've done well. It's a big mowat. Oh, but that's nearly a mark in the end. But it's gone out of bounds. Oh, just inside play, and it's Woodside. They're going to get the ball. It's Kennedy. And he'll kick long down the line as well. Dogood is there. Oh, strong mark by Fote. Such a big, strong player. He's got the sun right in his eyes. Just taking his time. Both teams are taking their time, Brad.
They have been.
Ooh.
And it's really lessened the scores, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where no goal has been kicked. We're 6.5 nearly gone into this third quarter.
That's a win to Lawn North in my eyes.
Yeah.
With the wind.
I made the comment off air at half time that I think Woodside need to be between 4 and 5 goals up at three-quarter time to be comfortable, yeah. And if they're not, Lawn North, they've got there is so much more to play for them than Woodside.
Yeah, if Woodside drop one, nothing really happens out of it.
I've got a question for you that I want you to think about as the Wildcats go up the outer wing. Witchell takes them up. Quick hands off to Ryan. He's chased down, but he gets his kick away. Bouncing ball off the chest of Wide Oak. Cleans up. Round the corner. Juggling ball for Kennedy. Goes out towards the boundary. And we'll get a boundary throw in here. Is Adam Jansen the best under 20, or let's go under 19-year-old footballer in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League? The best player under the age of 19?
I'm going to go with yes straight away.
Oh, didn't even have to think about it.
Yep, because I didn't know that until the Insuleague Carnival. I thought he was older than that.
He's a ripper.
Yep.
As Fote wins the tap. Morgan, round the corner. That's Josh with a right foot snap. Narrow, just the behind.
And that's a big call because Caden McCulloch's only 18.
Yes.
So I know he's only 1 year out of the 18s, but...
He was the other one I was thinking of. And there's a few more. Might look at that during the week for the Be North Gippy podcast and talk about that. Oh, he jumped over something. Whether it might be wildlife that we see a lot of. That was Cam McInnes, and then he feeds it off to Riley Byrne. Dan Misson asking the question as he come around. The umpire says yes.
Oh, it's too
Gets
casual.
a hand onto it. He was. Feeds it back off. Bentley overruns it. Misson goes in after it again. Jenkinson gets the handball. It's going to be out over the boundary line. Dan Misson is always thinking and he stays in the moment.
Yep.
So smart. Kyle Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, it was interesting to note at the start of the quarter, Dylan Kehoe started on the bench with Blake Dyson starting in his half-forward role. That's just an interesting note. Maybe they want to try and warm his body up after the 20-minute spell at half-time. But that's just one to remember.
Yeah, he was a late inclusion, so he was ruled out Thursday night for injury. So they'll keep their eyes on that. That is Jansen to Misson on the left foot. Bouncing ball. Tap forward by Budge. Do good. Does well. Goes on the left foot. Bouncing ball. Doesn't favour Robertson at first or Stockdale. Johnson with hands out looking for Stockdale. Bouncing ball. They dive in. Good hands on the outside. Wildcats clean up. Brooks stands under it with courage.
Yeah.
Does really well. Had Wildcats all around him. Folk was into him.
That's not a Timu.
No, that's not. I was only joking. If you're watching this later on tonight, Brooksy, as the Jets go forward, up towards half forward. Dixon needs it to bounce. It does. Gets it onto the right foot. Misses everything. Cops a mouthful from Josh Keogh.
You can see it there from here.
And Adam Jansen will be the resultant recipient of the free kick.
They bring it back in. Quickly to centre wing, and it's over Ryan Fote's head, and it's going to be Bentley that's going to get there, but doesn't get the right bounce, but he'll work Fote around. He's got the more of a pace to Little. Little chips to Callum Robertson. He marks. He'll want to give it off, and he does, to Massis, and he'll use his pace. That's why they call him the Whippet. Looks for McDonald and does really, really well in the end. Was missing, and that is Rowan missing. And we're going to have a boundary throw in here. 10 minutes gone in the third quarter, not the fourth quarter there, Stefan. We'll have a boundary throw in.
He wants to get home.
Wants to beat the wildlife.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Boundary throw in. Witchell from behind gets the tap. Josh Keogh comes in, but Morgan, Jeremy does well. Wrapped up in the little tackle. Ball spills free. Jansen, been brilliant. Up the wing. High ball. Stainer's there underneath it. But Shelcott does well. Gets the 1-2 from Budge. Off to Do Good. Feeds it back to Liberatore. Short to Mowat. Mowat feeds it back off to Shelcott. Onto the right foot. Wants Dixon. Bouncing ball. Favours him beautifully. Couldn't have asked
great handball.
for a better bounce, and it was a great handball. McInnes on the left foot. Inside 50. Brooks from behind. Spills free. Recovers beautifully. Right foot snap round the corner.
Oh, here we
Bouncing ball. Trapped. Anything can happen here. Dean McDonald. What class to Keogh. Quick handball to the outside to the brother. Josh. Eyes up. Bath takes the mark.
No, it's Callum Robertson, and you don't want him
it
having
is
a
too.
shot. Oh, no.
Maybe I thought it was Bath because I wanted him to kick it. But it is Robertson.
He's going to need to do his best of his best here, Callum.
Oh, Callum Robertson. You are down by 4 points. You can put your side in front. You muffed it from the same spot earlier in the day. And you've muffed it again. Just the one behind.
That's as good as you'll get from Callum. It's not the greatest of kicks.
Geez, you wouldn't want to kick him for a jail sentence for you, would you? They bring it in short and they'll find Dyke. Dyke takes the mark, still inside defensive 50 for the Wildcats.
Dyke does a little chip kick to Stockdale. Another chip kick. And it's marked. Stockdale. Not a good kick. He's normally a beautiful kick, but he doesn't hit the target, but they do well in the end. Oh, courageous mark there by Dogood. Movement is on the to Shalcock. Looks for Keogh. Well, it wasn't Keogh in the end. It was Dyson. And Josh Keogh's getting very frustrated out there at the moment, and that is a shocking.
7-iron.
They do well in the end, and it's missing. And he's like, I'm getting it out of here, and he looks for Witchell, and he's got a paddock. There is no one near him. He needs a shower, clearly. Gives the handball. Little chip kick. Does well in the end. Was it Budge in the end? No, it wasn't.
Dixon.
It was Dixon. Nearly out of bounds. Yeah, and it is out of bounds.
Kyan Jenkins, you're pretty close on that. Was that out? You had a great angle, or you're not eating chips or something?
No, I'm not eating anymore, boys. The ball, I have a strong feeling that went out, but I have a feeling the umpire might have missed a high tackle just before that one, though.
Yeah, on Dixon, I agree with you.
Fote and Robertson in the ruck. One by Fote. He always uses that left hand. Dylan Bentley there. They finally get it out. There's just not much happening there, and the umpire's going to give something? No, he's not. He's had a great game, Liam Hard, so far. Folk goes up with the left hand again. To Robertson. He's got time, and that's a better kick. Didn't hit the... Follows up well to Brown.
I'd be getting him handballing though.
Yeah.
Rosedale 99 points up over Churchill. 15 points TTU over Sales City. Glengarry 32 points over Gormandale. And Hayfield 9 points over Cower.
Ooh. The Keogh. Oh, it does well was Josh Keogh. He kicks it long. And it's going to be Donald or Brooks that get there first for Yallourn North. But for Woodside, it was Jansen.
He's a ripper.
And the pace on the young man was superb. And he's just pushed it over. And we're going to have a boundary throw in here. And it's 14 minutes gone here in the third quarter. And we don't know who's going to win at the moment, Brad.
Right now, Yallourn North have the momentum, but they're not scoring. Kyan Jenkins?
Well, I can definitely feel that too. Yallourn North need to make the most of their opportunities here because Woodside are very, very deadly on the counter.
Absolutely.
Well, that's a sling.
Was it DeCarley? No, he's going to bounce it, but it was
lucky.
DeCarley, Elliot DeCarley on the tackle. I thought he had the free kick there.
Yep.
So up they go. Robertson landed awkwardly after getting a great tap. Fote on the left foot. Inside out torpedo mongrel punt. All the way out over the fence. Bath will take the free kick on that outer side. So we're going just over 15 minutes. They lead by 3 points, Woodside, which is what they led by at half time. 1 point each team in this third quarter. Out to Keogh. Oh, does well to Brown. Then he eyes up. McDonald just gets out over the back, but watch his recovery. Jansen does well. McDonald, did he take him on? He did, but umpire let it go. Bit of friendly fire there from White Oak. Ryan, right foot round the body. Nice kick, smart kick. Wants the boundary
He's
there.
going to get it. No, he doesn't.
Fry trips out over his own feet.
That was a try.
It was, and I reckon he's hurt his Achilles there, Matty. Don't like seeing that.
No, he's right.
He's right.
If he did him, he would never be walking.
No, not a nice injury.
No.
You can attest for that.
Yes.
So we have a boundary throw in. Centre wing position, right in front of the Sports Stream Live broadcast box. Robertson, Brown. Robertson does well. Bath playing for the free kick. Dyke gets it onto the boot. High ball. Inside, 50 O'Sullivan. Hard on the left foot. Geez, he's been good, Shalcott.
solid.
Will send him outside their defence.
Oh, and he nearly turned it over. It worked well in the end. Gives it off to Bentley. Takes a bounce. Normally a beautiful kick. And he is to Josh Keogh. Kicks to DeCarley. And Dyke chips it off. He should have ran into the ball there, DeCarley. He just stood there. And that gave time for Dyke to run in and take the turnover. And Dyke kicks. Chips down to centre wing looking for Kennedy. He's just taking his time. He's telling them all to slow down. Brooks there on the mark. Kicks back to Dyke. Kicks to White Oak.
Geez, they played this game well.
Yep, the territory game. And now they've slingshot it and they've gone, here we go. The mark's to Fife. This is the attacking shot they have to go in with. O'Sullivan leads that he's ignored. Goes in deeper. Goes across the face of goal. McGuinness and Shalcock there for Yallourn North. Strainers there as well. We're going to have a boundary throw in here. And they did that super really well. They just didn't rush. They took their time. And when it got to a certain position, they fling-shotted it.
Yep. It's been, whilst there hasn't been a goal kicked, in 18 minutes, a good quarter of footy.
Yep. Ooh.
So, DeCarley sends the Jets out towards the boundary line, outer side of the ground. Keogh takes it out over. We'll have a boundary throw in. We've gone 18 and a half minutes. And there's only been one behind kick by either side. This has got a finals feel about it. And it is a final for the Jets. On the left foot. Byrne. High ball. Jansen from behind gets his fist to it. Stockdale pulls his kick. Looking for Morgan. He's held without it by Brown, so he'll get the free kick. No, it's White Oak. So Cam White Oak, that's Morgan. Goes to 50. Lowers his eyes for Stainer on the third grab. Takes the mark. He'll shoot from 48. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I think while we have mentioned this is a very big game for Woodside in terms of finals, it also is not as much for finals, but in terms of almost mentality for Woodside. If they win this and Sales City win, they can go top of the ladder.
Stainer, shot on goal, gets his third for the afternoon. So the first goal of the quarter has been kicked in the 19.5-minute mark. And it is the Wildcats that get it, and it's Brodie Stainer. They go on to 7-7-49. Yallourn North, 6-4-40. 9-point deficit now. Just on 20 minutes gone, third quarter. Hurricane higher scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, as I said before, Woodside win this game. TTU drop one of their last two, whether it is to Yallourn or to Sale City today. They could end up top of the ladder.
Matty Mosley was having some internet problems before, but it's all fair what I'll say that was about. As back in the middle, have you got some around the ground scores, Matty?
Yeah, I do, and it's TTU up by 21 points over Sale City and Glengarry up by 32 over Gormandale, and it's a 10-point lead to Hayfield over Cowar.
Dyke goes inside 50, comes off the hands. McInnes done really well on O'Sullivan today. He's kept a big man goalless. He's in the top 4 goal kickers of the competition. Mick O'Sullivan. Bentley will take the free kick in the left back pocket for the Jets. Short ball, looks for Bennett. Gets through his hands and then out over the boundary line. So, some big games today. That Rosedale game, that Sale City game is the big one for me. And they're out to 27 points, as Matty says now. So it's going to be tough for them. Yallourn North win this, and they are in the finals. It's that simple. Free kick will go to Bentley. Been good today, Matty.
Yeah, and he's a beautiful ball user.
Dylan Bentley. That is a flat, beautiful kick. That's why we've got you in the commentary box. Finds Do Good, and Do Good sends him away.
Yes,
that's
and
a
Do
shot.
Good does an absolute wobbler. Looks for Lockie Little, but he doesn't get there. I'm going to have a boundary throw in. Yeah, when we did them early in the year against Sale City, that's what they lacked. Dylan Bentley didn't play, so yeah, they really missed him on that day. So we're going to have a boundary throw in here. Moet going up against Fote. Fote gets the tap and does the roving as well. It's DeCarly there with the tackle, does really well. On the bigger fella there, on Ryan Fote, as Witchell goes up in the ruck now. It's been a good ruck battle all day with those two big guys. It's pretty stale over on that side of the ground at the moment.
Has the wind died down at all down there, Kyan?
Well, as I said before, it sort of picks up and dies down. Currently it dies down, but it's still there. I wouldn't say it's
not as strong as earlier.
Not as strong as earlier. I wouldn't say it would hold a football up more than 10 metres.
Well, if the Jets are in front by behind or thereabouts by a goal and a half, 2 goals, Matty, they could win this.
Yep. And Lockie Little does well there, traps it in. We're going to have another ball up here. And it's Moet going up against Witchell. Witchell with the big punch, but straight to Burnett, and Burnett gets inside forward 50. Robertson was going to get it, but he pulled the trigger in the end and said, no, I'm not going to, and it's taken by Stockdale.
Saints got up by 4 points, boys.
You're walking home tonight, Colin. Gives the handball to Jansen. Has a bounce after 2 metres yet again. To Misson. He's got plenty of time, so he looks for O'Sullivan. Does well again, McGuinness, and he's done a great job on O'Sullivan.
Hasn't he? What?
Yet to score today for O'Sullivan. Hasn't given him an inch at all. We have a boundary throw in, probably about 35 metres out here for the Woodside goal. And it's Big Mo out from Yallourn North going up in the ruck against O'Sullivan. Ball back into play. Mo out with a big, big punch. To Byrne, didn't have a chance. To White Oak. To Kennedy. In a dangerous position here. Well done in the end by Yallourn North. Bentley's just going to run that over and reset.
That's deliberate in...
AFL.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm glad it's not in this comp.
Yep. To Fry. Does a little chip kick into Dewgood. Been good, Dewgood. Little chip kick again to McGuinness. And he's another left footer. They've got a few of them here at Yallourn North. Doesn't know where to go, so he's going to go back into where all the players are. He looks there for Will Jenkinson. He does really well in the end. Uses his body really, really well. Little chip kick. Very important kick, the next one, and it's to Brooks. Brooks has been good. Really good.
Yes, I was only joking earlier about him.
His lead up to the footy has been really good. Doesn't know where to go, and he'll kick back to Shalcott. And he's looking to cross over. And he kicks. That is a beautiful kick to Bath. This kick will be looking to kick inside the forward 50 here for Yallourn North.
Gee, Bentley's been good.
Yep. Another little chip kick. And he can nearly have a shot here, but he doesn't in the end. And that's it. I wouldn't say that's the problem with Dean McDonald, but you see him and you feel like you've got to kick it to him.
Yeah, no doubt. And that was the case there. That's what the Cats were doing last night with Jeremy Cameron, trying to ride him into 100. Woodside 64, Yallourn North 33. This is Netball. Hayfield 66, Cowar 23, Rosedale 35, Churchill 48. They'll be final scores.
Woodside try to get it out of their defensive 50, but they don't. It's Lockie Little again with the tackle. Done a lot of the hard work today, Lockie Little. As Robinson going up with Witchell. Robinson does well. To Tyler Brown. Kicks on the left foot. It's a 2-on-1. Now that could have nearly been shepherding of the ball, but it wasn't. And this man is an absolute superstar of the competition. And that's his fourth. And that brings the scoreboard to 7-8-50 Woodside to Yallourn North, 7-4-46 as we've just ticked over 26 minutes in the third quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Yeah, you're spot on. He's a jet. We said at half-time, didn't we,
Yep.
in the Davey Pumps half-time show that if this boy, if Dean McDonald gets at half-time, if he kicks a few more, they'll win this.
Yep.
And right now, they're within 4 points. And they are a huge chance. Kai and Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I agree with you there, Brad. In the last quarter, I'd like to see him play a little bit higher. He might get a 1 or 2 goal breeze in the last quarter. We said pre-game, he said to us pre-game, he might be able to kick 50 if he's lucky. That wind, he could probably get 60.
That was, might have been young Riley Denovan I was talking about at TTU, kicking 50 as an 18-year-old, I think, mate. Back in the middle. Mowat.
Oh,
Volleyball. Morgan. Josh. Back to Witchell.
thrown his way.
Wrapped up by Massis. He's about 40 kilos, ringing wet, and he's grabbed a man that's 110.
Yep.
Great effort.
Oh, the clash.
Wow. 3/4 time, and it's a 4-point game. Woodside, 7-8-50. Lead Yallourn North, 7-4-46, but they will come home with the scoring end. There's no doubt about that. There's a lot in this. It's a big game, and Josh Morgan's having a yap. He's letting people know this is round 17 of AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball, and it is a massive game for the Jets. Simple equation. Win today, play finals, 4 points down, 3/4 time. We'll be back with a lot more footy at Woodside Rec Reserve.
BP to Traralgon East. Day or night from fuel to a feast. BP Traralgon East. From a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Woodside Rec Reserve, where it's a 4-point lead at three-quarter time. 7-8-50 Woodside, 7-4-46 Willaton North. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I was speaking with Adam, who is the assistant coach at Willaton North at three-quarter time. To win this game, he says they've got to force a turnover. Press up, try and force a turnover. 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s. They're identified Woodside are playing little chip kicks like Fremantle do. If they can get the turnover, hit them hard on the counter, and that's how they'll win this game.
Good work, young man. Now, this 10 points at quarter time, they led Woodside. 3 points at half time and 4 points at three-quarter time. Only one goal kicked each side that quarter. So he holds them long in there, Benny Johnson, Matty.
He does, definitely.
It is going to be a fantastic last quarter. Just some around the ground scores, Matty. Has there been any change or is anything happening?
No, well, it's Roselle up by over 100 points now against Churchill. T2U are up by 33 points against Sale City. Glengarry up by 32 points over Gormandale, and Hayfield only 10 points up over Cowell.
Yeah, I reckon Lee Brown at Hayfield might be just spelling a few boys, and he's not playing,
yes.
and there's doesn't matter what happens.
Bigger fish to fry, I think.
Yeah, he might be just geared around getting everyone ready for that final series and the last round. I can tell you, at Hayfield, because are they away today? No, they're at home. So their last game, they're at home again to Glengarry.
Yep. So they got a good run home.
Yeah. So he'll have to play side next week.
Well, Lee didn't play last week either.
No.
Neither did Shane. Shane hasn't played for weeks.
So you're coming into finals, you wouldn't want to be having another couple of weeks off.
No.
So I would imagine he'll full dress rehearsal next week for him.
Yep.
For Hayfield.
Put Glengarry to the sword.
Yeah. So 4-point game. Sale City will go down to TTU. There's no doubt about that now. If Yallourn North lose, Sale City's still alive, and Yallourn North could miss out on finals. If they win today, they're home.
They're in.
It is that simple. And we're about to get underway for the all-important last quarter. Mowat wins the tap. Brown, as he's done all day underneath it. Good hands from Misson on the outside. It was Cooper Ryan that's turned that over to Bath. He gives it off. Hurried kick up towards the 50. Bouncing ball. Luke Johnson comes out. Gets his kick away. Mowat, geez, he works hard. Big fella dives at that. Nice tap on from Bath, but it's intercepted. Shalcott's there. Wants the bounce. Gets it. Feeds it off to Mowat. Had no one. He was waiting for
someone to come by.
Shalcott, I reckon, for the 1-2, but didn't want a part of it. Morgan taps out over the boundary line where the boundary throw in centre wing position. How's the wind down there, Kyan?
Well, it seems to be dropping in and out again. It's very, very inconsistent. Adam said that they were happy to have the breeze in that last quarter because they do think it can make a difference.
So it is still definitely, even if it's slight, it's favouring that right of screen?
Definitely, I'd say it's 1 to 2 goals maximum.
Dixon takes the mark from the Brown kick. Then he plays on quickly with a high ball. Oh, that's a free kick. Oh, gee, they missed that one. That was against Blake Dyson.
Great pick up.
Picks it up in the end, gets a check side goal. They're in front. He's given away a free that wasn't there. He's mopped it up and got himself a goal. And the Jets have hit the front within the first 2 minutes. Yallourn North 8-4-52. Woodside 7-8-50. Minute and a half gone. Fourth quarter Hurricane higher scoreboard, I can tell you. Our cameraman, Mick Robertson, tipped Yallourn North at the start of the day.
He did not. He's just on the
He
bandwagon.
did? No, he did.
No, I didn't hear it. But it was the pick-up from Dylan Brooks.
Yes.
It was so clean. Gave Dyson the opportunity to finish off.
Back in the middle. 50-50. Geez, Mowat.
Been good.
Again, gives it to Bath, who gives it to Byrne onto the left foot. He wants Burnett. Comes off his hands. He's
Good
got a
call.
free kick here. Yep. 60 metres around from the goal. Brown's short. Goes to him with a beauty. Right on 50. Tyler Brown. Right now, he's the Crown Hotel player of the day for mine. Over the full 3 and a bit quarters, he's been the best player. Other players have come in and out. Bentley's been good as well. And you had the Johnson brothers have been good. Morgan, Masseese. But this fella stands out for mine. Cooper Ryan's been good for the Wildcats too as Brown goes to 50. High ball. It's going to fall short. Comes off the hands and through for that rush behind. And they get another one. Oh, another score at least. And they go to 3 points in front.
Yes, and they dominated pretty much in the third quarter as well. So it's good for them to get a bit of scoreboard pressure on. And it's Stockdale that's going to bring the ball back in for Woodside. He does a little chip kick. Jansen tries to get it, but he doesn't. It was Keogh. Oh, Keogh was not going the ball there. And
Clumsy, wasn't it?
It was. There's just no need. They're going to switch the play back to Stockdale. Another kick to Ryan. Build-up's good. We've seen this a lot with Woodside. They do not rush to Misson. He'll take his time. Normally a good kick. They come back across to Stockdale. So this is good for Yallourn North. They're not really going anywhere, Woodside. They do have the footy, but as we see, they've turned the ball over to Fife. They were lucky in the end. Taking the mark. The pressure's good here for Geelong North.
Yeah, it is. They're pressing up.
It's marked there by Morgan. Does another little chip kick, looks for Fote. He's a beautiful mark. Gets onto that left side. Sells a bit of candy from over Budge. And that's a mongrel-looking kick as well. He looks for Wide Oak, but he comes out okay in the end. Oh,
Great mark.
and that's a great mark there by Dogood.
He did real good.
To McGuinness. Last line of defence. Kicks to Bath. Dangerous, but just in time. It's been good, Bath. Another kick to Fry. Oh, works perfectly for Brown in the end. KO's there for Geelong North. Back to Massis. Snaps. And that's going to go down Stockdale's throat. This is the man that you do not want to have the ball in hand if you're Geelong North, and that is why. And he kicks to Dyke. Been good today at Dyke as well. Another little chip kick to Strainer. Doesn't hold it. This is Geelong North's opportunity with Bentley. Kicks to Burnett. Does another chip kick to Keogh.
Great hands.
For a little fella, he's good in the air.
Yep.
He's had a good day, Dylan Keogh.
Geez, Bentley's still in the equation for the Crown Hotel Player of the Day.
Yep. Another kick, chip kick, and he's absolutely stuffed that one up as we've given him a big praise, as normal, Brad.
That's what they do. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, when Woodside were most dominant, Josh Morgan was the one really sent the middle kick. The goal in the first half almost had leather poisoning. He barely been sighted this second half. He needs to come out the shadows and deliver Woodside a win.
This man, like he did a few weeks ago, Stockdale, stepped up in the last quarter. He had 45 possessions that day, and I reckon 20 of them were in the last. Jeremy Morgan goes inside, 50 with a penetrating kick. Stainer falls over, can't hold the mark. O'Sullivan round the body. Oh, Shalcott reads it well. The quarterback up towards the defensive 50 to Burn. Onto the left foot. Oh, has Bath all on his own on the wing. Takes the mark right in front of the interchange box, our outer side to Burnett. Both sides have really controlled the footy in tempo footy.
Yep.
Up the line today. Oh, there's my man, Timu. Short.
Give the hands
to
off.
your man.
Give the hands off, Callum.
I speak of Brooks to Robertson. So Brooks on the paint. Oh, don't be telling me you're having a shot. I've seen you all day. Well done. He conned him. I don't know how they were conned though. And Little will take the mark. 48 metres he'll need to kick it. Kyan Jenkins, would it be favouring? Oh, it doesn't matter. He's going to go short. And he does. And Keogh, you don't even know. You don't have to look at it. You look at the arms. He takes it at its highest point every time. Not that the point's that high because he's not tall. But he just leaps and takes it.
So strong.
His defender out of the equation.
Yep.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, were you going to ask me a question there before?
The breeze. Is it will you get another 5 metres on your kick?
Probably not as we speak, but at times, yes.
So in he comes, I'll tell you what!
That's a great point.
Oh, he's got me up and about. 8-6, 54, 7-8, 54 point lead to the Jets. It's 8 minutes gone last quarter. They're going to bring it in through Stockdale short. Ben Johnson back to Stockdale. This is what they did last time.
They do it all the time.
Yeah. And he'll end up with 45 again. To Fife. Still inside their defensive 50. Just so good by foot are the Wildcats. Go to the outer
They're
side.
going to do something with Michael Stockdale here.
Yeah. He's just going to knock it up, isn't he?
Yep.
So this time they go across to Rowan Misson, who in turn to this side of the ground now. Ashton Jensen, it doesn't get to him. Off to Lukey Johnson. Short again to Jeremy Morgan.
Oh, I like it.
Plays on. Runs around a little like he was standing still. Dixon comes in, bumps him, gets his kick away. Oh, well collected Dyke onto the right foot.
Ah,
Great champagne football to Stainer.
that was absolutely superb there by Dyke. There's Stainer.
And goal around the corner, and Stainer has his fourth. He's got one in every quarter, Brodie Stainer. And the Wildcats hit the front. 8-8-56, 8-6-54 the Jets. 9.5 gone. Last quarter, Hurricane High scoreboard.
Yes, it was Matt Dyke with the setup there. He was so clean. As we said earlier with Dylan Brooks with the last goal for your Law North, just so clean, and it gives the opportunity for your next opponent or your next player to kick the goal. Makes it just that little bit easier.
Play of the day there, I thought, Kyan Jenkins.
Definitely, they just played the moment there, Woodside. They've had to absorb a lot of pressure. Stockdale, they need to put someone on him immediately.
Yep.
Absolutely.
As we go back into the ruck, and it's Witchell and Moet. It's been a great encounter with these two guys all day. Dyke and Little. Little doesn't want it. Massis is lurking around. To Morgan. Just kicks it up in the air. Dyke does not want it at all, so he just stood there, and it was a big punch set by Moet, and they've got the clearance. Massis falls over to Byrne. Back to Brooks. Being good. Does a bit of dancing. Kicks long. Smothered. Great smother. To Dixon. Moet again. It's Jansen. Just clean. And it's a bit of a running race with Bentley here and Jenkinson for your Law North and Jansen here for Woodside. And he was quite happy with that. Jansen.
He is an absolute star, Adam Jansen.
Yep. And he doesn't look like a young fella either.
He plays like a 150 gamer.
Yeah.
An absolute star.
As we have a boundary throw in here. Big throw in the end. Moet does well. Tries to get the kick, but it's a fresh area. Witchell's got it. To Byrne. Does well. Holds his feet well. To Jenkinson. Kicks long. Robertson's there. Keogh's there as well. Creates the contest. Does really well, but it's cleaned up here by Woodside. Back to Dyke. And as you can hear,
He's
control.
been super, hasn't he?
Yeah. Kicks across.
Okay, you watch this to Stockdale.
Yep.
No, they're going to come back.
To Ben Johnson. Kicks across. Marks. Looks for Jansen. Makes him work. But they're in no hurry. They're controlling the footy. Looks for Dyke. He's had a great start to this last quarter in Dyke. Another little chip kick. They're just in no hurry, and it's a great mark there by Folk. Budge couldn't do anything there. And they just kick all angles here, Woodside. And now they pull the trigger. Looking for Stainer. That's a push in the back. That's going to go to... advantage paid there by Shalcock, and it's Byrne that's got it on centre wing. He'll be looking for the boundary.
Gee, Johnson did well then.
And that's what they get.
The coach did really well. Just closed down, Byrne. So we'll have a boundary throw in centre wing position out of side. 12.5 gone last quarter. 2-point lead to Woodside on the Hurricane High scoreboard. Round 17 of AGL Loyang North Gippsland football. Don't forget the Gippsland Landrover post-game show. As the Jets go inside 50, it's a 1-on-2. And Lukey Johnson, that's dropped a couple today, took the best one of the day. And for mine, that is your TRFM mark of the day because of the timing of it in front of the best forward in the competition. Lee Stockdale, left foot, sits it up. Looks for Misson, gets his fist to it. Jenkinson's there. Dives on top of Misson.
He's going to give it.
He's paid holding the ball. So Jenkinson takes a free kick. Oh, well done. Very smart by Misson.
Yep.
Experience, just holding them up. Oh, I don't know about that. Shalcott had to do a lot of work to get to it. So it goes short again to McInnes, who's been absolutely super by keeping Mick O'Sullivan goalless. Back to Shalcott. Trail by 2 points. 14 minutes gone, last quarter. Up the line, using the body well. Then for the Wildcats was Stevens. Gets out over the back though, and up towards half forward. No. McDonald to Keogh. Left foot! This needs to bounce! It does, but upright!
Oh.
And Johnson spoils the party.
Jeez, what do we have a draw, Brad?
We'll be back here next week. always wanted to say it. So it is a 1 point ball game. Stockdale short to Johnson, short again to Lee Stockdale. To the brother.
They've got to do something about Mark Stockdale.
Yeah. So Mark Stockdale up to Cam Wardo, out of side. Outside the defensive 50 now to Hard. Takes a good mark in front of Fry.
Be careful.
A 1 point ball game. 15 minutes gone, Matty Mosley.
Yes, and it's back to Stockdale. They don't want to do nothing about it. He's probably had about 15 touches this last quarter, and we've only been 15 minutes into the last. Chips to Fife. Now he'll go a little bit longer. Kicks to Morgan. Now they've pulled the trigger to Lee Stockdale. He'll get onto that left side. Normally a beautiful kick, and he does. Just a timely, weighted kick to Ryan Fote. He'll chip it off as well, and he'll kick it to the man that's probably had one of the best quarters so far in the last is Matt Dyke.
He's been very good, hasn't he?
Yep.
And that's unfortunate for Bentley. Bentley's been pretty good, but he probably needed to be a little bit tighter in that situation.
So Matt Dyke here going for goal, which will bring it out to a 7-point margin. As we're just ticking over 16 minutes gone here in the last quarter, and he comes in and he likes it. And that's Matt Dyke's second. And that's what you want from your midfielders, kicking goals, and that's his second, and that brings Woodside now 9-8-62 to your Lawn North 8-7-55 as we ticked over 16 minutes gone here in the last quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I was looking at Mick Stockdale for his direct opponent. I'd like you to have a guess, one each. Who do you think it is at the bouncers?
Dylan Brooks.
At the bouncers, I would have gone with Dylan Keogh, but it's not.
Well, from what I've seen,
I reckon it is Brooks.
From what I've seen before he's gone off, it was Callum Robertson.
Oh, okay. You've got to put a defensive forward on him, man.
Yeah, you do.
Well, that's almost where Blair Climo would be ideal. Bit of pace, bit of speed that can shut him down and stop giving him all these easy marks and uncontested kicks.
It's Josh Keogh on him right now.
Okay, as Robinson in the ruck against Fote. The right tap to White Oak. And now they're clear again. To O'Sullivan. Hasn't been his day today.
No.
Just can't get a kick. He's working hard, but just hasn't had that opportunity. We're going to have a boundary throw in here inside the Woodside Wildcats forward 50. Right in front of the scoreboard here.
Still a lot of time left, Matty.
There is plenty of
7
time.
points.
There's a good 10 minutes to go. Ball back up. O'Sullivan. And that sums up his day, and he's kicked it out of bounds on the full. And it gives you Lord North a chance to recharge. And it's going to come back in by Dylan Bentley.
15 points, Hayfield over Cowar. 35 points, Glengarry over Gormandale. TTU 48 points over Sale City. And 123 points, Rosedale over Churchill.
Yes, as Bentley brings the ball back into play. Good mark there. Kicks across to Do Good. Gets onto that left, looks for Shalcock, doesn't get to him, but it's Bath. Doesn't hold the mark. To Strainer. Kennedy's lurking there for Woodside. Kicks the belly of the ball. And that's another behind. I'd say if Woodside get one more goal, it might be a bit hard for your Lawn North.
I don't mind that do-good kick into the centre, but it's got to stick.
Yeah.
You've got to be making sure that counts. They come into Brown, been super today. Tyler Brown. Oh, he's done it too. Ashton Jansen read it better, but he dropped the mark. D. Carley is tackled to the ground without it. Umpire lets it go. Cooper Ryan's tackled by Shalcott, and we'll get a restart in the middle of the ground. Kyan Jenkins
Well, I think Yallourn North just need to be measured in their approach here. There's no need to rush. You've got a minimum 10 minutes, probably maybe 15. You're only a goal down. There's no need to potentially lose the game in the next 5 minutes.
Shelcock goes to the check side on the move, looking for Dylan Keogh. Bounces past him and Stevens, ends up in the hands of Fife. Gets his hands back out towards Stevens. He's tackled. Did he get his handball? Umpire said yes. Fife, little dribbler, underground. Oh, well done by Lambert. Then he feeds it out over the top to Wide Oak as a player on the outside, and Kennedy goes to him. Hurry kick inside 50, dribbles out under the scoreboard with a boundary throw in, 50 metres around from the Woodside goal, and they lead by 8 points.
It's got 6 on the scoreboard in front of us.
They're definitely wrong. Go with my scoreboard every day of the week, Matty Mosley. I've probably stuffed it up as it comes back into play. Mowat gets the tap. Hurry kick forward. Stainer holds the mark. No.
Nah.
Bounced. Umpire says play on. Massis mops up. Does well. Off to McInnes. Onto the left foot. Looking for Dixon. Bounces. Jansen. Gives it off to Ryan. Back to Lambert. Over the top to Ashton Jansen, who has Lukey Johnson in the middle. Then he toes it beautifully to the big fella Ryan Folk. Takes the mark 65 metres out. Quickly goes onto the left foot inside. Massis holds the front spot. Punched away. Ryan does the roving. Turns it over straight down Shelcock's throat.
And Shelcock marks and he kicks to Burnett. They've switched the sides, and Josh Keogh has a paddock. Let's do something with it, Josh. Gives the handball off to Brown. Good transition to Budge. Let's see what Budge can do here. Loves to give the hands off. He does. To Brown. Brown kicks for goal. It's not going to make it. Oh, and it's another mark there from Woodside. Just needed to compete a little bit more there, Dylan Keogh. Make the contest. To Lambert. Another little chip kick there, and it's to Jansen. They've done this all day. And it's Johnson.
Good at it.
Yeah. To Ryan. Been really good. And it's been a little bit too easy to get this far up the ground. Really be told to play on. Kicks across into Johnson, and that's Luke Johnson. To Stockdale.
Oh, he's got a paddock, hasn't he?
Yep. But he's in no rush. He understands where they are in the game.
He's always on his own.
Yep. Kicks across. And he marks, and it's to Rowan missing. And Ben Johnson's on his own down here as well. And this will be frustrating Yallourn North. Kicks to Folk. Doesn't hold it. Back to Bentley. So Yallourn North have the footy again. Chips it across. Looks for Little. Doesn't quite hold on to it, Lockie Little. It's half smothered there. Back to Johnson. White Oak's there, but he doesn't get it. Lockie Little's back into the play again. To Lambert. Oh, and they've given up Yallourn North. That was poor. Really poor. Do you want to play finals? To O'Sullivan. Doesn't hold the mark. It wasn't clean. That's a boundary throw-in my eyes. Yep, good call, young fella. He did mark it, but it wasn't controlled. I'm going to have a boundary throw in here.
I reckon that's young Craig Jones on the boundary. Good effort, young fella.
Yep, correct call.
So we'll have a boundary throw in. We're going nearly 23 minutes into this last quarter. 8 points to the Wildcats. Folk gets the tap. He was looking for Hard. DeCarley. He's all wrapped up by Hard. And we'll have a bounce down. 48 around. Mowat, Folk. Tapped on again by Kennedy. Massis. Josh Morgan round the corner!
Touched.
Do good. Right on the line. Takes it out now to 9 points.
Down the middle.
Bentley. Good kick. Went through the hands of Shelcott. There he is again. Stockdale to Wide Oak. To Hard, to Luke Johnson. Feeds it on the outside to Ashton Jansen on the left foot now. Lee Stockdale, high ball. Just couldn't mark it. Stainer recovered well, got the boot to it quickly. Another behind.
As Bentley brings the ball back into play. Probably time to start making some risks. Kicks long. Looks for Little, and I don't know how he had that much space. But he needs to pull the trigger and get moving. He's Lockie Little, chips to Darcy Shalcott. And he'll kick long. He loves to kick long. It's a mongrel-looking kick. But it's straight down
It's a coach's mark.
the throat of the coach. And Ben Johnson. They really need to man up now, Yallourn North. Get a one-on-one because they'll just chip it around all day. They do well in the end. It's going to be a free kick to Woodside.
That was there, wasn't it?
It was.
Front on contact.
Yep. And it's Jansen. Had another great day is Jansen. Another chip kick to Morgan. They're in no hurry at all here, the Woodside Wildcats. He'll get told to play on here. He's taking his time. He's taking time off the clock. Tries to take on the ruckman, and that's exactly what he does to Kennedy. They are in no hurry. It's going to be so frustrating here for Yallourn North. He just kicks it long down the line near the boundary, looking for O'Sullivan. Nearly grabs it, but he just can't hold on to it. Back to Kennedy, and he's going to have a shot. And this could be the game, but it's Dougal again. He's kept it in play. They just stopped. And that's a behind. That's an 11-point margin here. And that's 9-12-66 to Yallourn North 8-7-55 on your Hurricane High scoreboard. 25 minutes gone.
Bentley up the middle again. Beautiful kick. Transfer play. Looking for McInnes. The bounce is not going to favour him. It favours Ashton Jansen. McInnes gets shin to it. Trickles out over the boundary line. So we'll have a boundary throw in. Right in centre wing in front of Sports Stream Live commentary box. Right where you are, Kyan Jenkins.
I was very tempted to go up and get that ball, I will say.
Wasn't a packet of Smith's crisps. Back into play. Folk. Double grab. Ryan. Josh Morgan. 26 and a half gone. 11 points. Kyan Jenkins, is it past Yallourn North now?
Definitely not. Owen Budge has gone forward, though. That's the change Katie McDonald has made.
And he just went and made a contest there. Spills free. Gee, Shalcott with an inside out top. It's got a mile. It's carried the boundary line. It'll be out of bounds on the full. And the resultant free kick will go to Rowan Misson. So I reckon there'd be no more than 2.5 minutes to go. They're going to need 2 goals to win it from here. But they've been gallant all afternoon. But Woodside,
Gallant's not good enough now, is it?
No, not round 17. It's not.
You've got so much to play for.
Don't you worry about that. There'll be some Sale City supporters watching this right now because they need Yallourn North to lose. Little, handball off. Hurry kick forward, bouncing ball! No score. So, 2.5 minutes, it only went another 25 seconds.
Yeah.
And Woodside have run out winners in the end, 9-12-66. They actually kicked 2 goals for in that last quarter. And Yallourn North, 8-7-55. They've kicked themselves 1-3. And what has been a fantastic game of AGL Loyang North Gippsland football here at the Woodside Rec Reserve. And we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with the Gippsland Landrover post-game show where we'll go through everything. And Kyan Jenkins will be in the rooms and he'll come back out. We'll have a couple of people. I'd say Benny Johnson will probably come out. I'll tell you who I'd love to grab with him. Adam Jansen. It'd be fantastic to have a chat with him in the Gippsland Landrover post-game show. And we'll talk about the Crown Hotel player of the day. We'll give our votes for that. The Finch Cafe goal of the day and the TRFM mark of the day. This is Brad Sinclair for Sports Stream Live. They are correct scores. It's 11-point win to the Wildcats in round 17. We'll be back here shortly.
BP to Traralgon East, Day or night from fuel to a feast. BP to Ralgan East. From a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Woodside Rec Reserve, where it's game over here for AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League round 17 in what has been a fantastic Willaton Transport match of the round. And we're in the Gippsland Landrover post-game show. And it was Woodside, 9-12-66, ran out 11-point winners in the end in what was a magnificent game, 8-7-55, Yallourn North. They led by 10 points at quarter time, 3 at half time, 4 by at three-quarter time, ran out 11-point winners. And we're very, very lucky and happy to be joined by the coach, Benny Johnson, and very good player today, young Adam Jansen.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Brad.
joining us.
Thanks
Jeez,
for having
it was
us.
a good game of footy. It had that finals atmosphere about it.
Yeah, we really pumped it up throughout the week that it was going to be a finals-like game. We know the situation Yallourn have found themselves in, and we really rate them as a side. So, yeah, no, we pumped it up as a finals-like game, and that's what it was.
Just some... he did it 3 weeks ago whenever we were here last. Mickey Stockdale's last quarter that day. I reckon he had 20 in the
He's
last
done it
quarter.
again.
He's done it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes okay, doesn't he?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Just-
Yeah, it's good to have out there just to bounce ideas off and everything, and, yeah.
That defensive unit is incredible. Yourself, your brother, when you're back there, Adam. And
Missing as well.
Missing, and Lukey was, as I say, your brother. We'll talk about that in a moment, but we definitely ended up giving him the TRFM mark of the day, which was a courageous backing back in the last quarter when the game was in a real tight spot, and we thought he's just saving the game with that. So the Mick Stockdale stuff, yep. Adam Jansen, we've named you the best under 19 or best player in the competition, 19 years or younger. I thought today was probably the best one I've seen of a 19-year-old this year. Yep. And I don't know if you're getting the best, because we talk like this, and then I go and look in the Play HQ and I go, he hasn't even been named in the best. Benny, look after me.
You can talk to him about that.
You played really well today, mate. You must be very proud of that effort.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah.
You did things that look like a 150 gamer, we said in the call. And what are we talking? How many senior games? 20?
I played me 50th.
Oh,
a couple
that
of weeks
many
ago.
already?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're 18, 19?
19. Yeah.
Jeez.
That is unbelievable, Matty.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a pretty bright future, the young fella. Kerry in there, he's sort of, I don't know, you guys might have been pretty happy with his first half, I hear.
Who?
You guys.
With who?
Adams.
Oh.
Yes.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
So was Kerry, but I gave him a bit of a rev up at half time. I know how good he can be. He's, got a very, very bright future. I thought he had a few more gears to give us, and, his second half I thought was some of the best footy he's played, so well done, mate.
Yeah, I thought he was super. I'll tell you the other one. And the job that he did in different areas where he was Liam Hard. His start to the game was super, and then he just kept going, and then he might have drifted out for a few minutes, and he comes back. But geez, a good player.
Yeah, he's lively. Yep, he we all know footy these days is a lot about that forward half pressure, and Hardy brings that in spades. So we're very lucky to have him.
Cooper Ryan was another one that really impressed, I thought.
Yep. Those half-forward midfielders, very important to everyone's structure. And, Cooper's a very classy player. Every time he has the ball in his hands, something good seems to happen. So he's very important for us. Quiet
day for Mick O'Sullivan. I thought Key McInnes really did a good job on him today.
Yeah. We spoke about that in the rooms after the game too. I'll say the forward line as a whole unit. Brody Stainer doesn't kick 4 goals without the work that Mossy did around the ground. So, it's a forward unit, and I thought they played really well today.
Dan Misson, every time I see him, he's so honest.
Yep, he's a good, honest footballer, isn't he? That's what makes him great. He's the number one club man. There probably wouldn't be a Woodside footy club without Daniel Misson. He's one of my best mates, so I don't say this to him very often, but, he's a brilliant fella, brilliant leader. And, we're, again, very lucky to have him.
He's the sort of guy I look at and I go, geez, he's the sort of player I would have loved to play alongside, because I reckon I would have walked a little bit taller. He just lays the tackle or holds a bloke down, does things that makes a teammate a better player.
Yep, spot on, mate. Yep. He does all that stuff. He'll do anything for all his teammates. And he can play on all 3 lines, which is very handy as a coach,
Chris Witchell spent a lot more time than what I expected today in the ruck.
Yeah.
He did well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he cracks in. He gives us more flexibility around the ground to try different things. So, yeah, he definitely has his pros.
Adam, where's your favourite spot? I know the coach is sitting right beside you, but, I mean, that's not to say that's where you want to be playing, but you think, because you've got a lot of time ahead of you at 19, where do you think you'll end up playing your best footy?
Oh, probably off the half back. Sort of
Yeah.
like what Lukey, like Beege's brother does,
Yeah.
sort of a bit like that.
So you've got some really good mentors in Ben and Luke to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
And Mickey Stockdale,
Yeah.
it's a bloody good back line. So do you watch that closely on how they go about it?
Yeah, definitely. Especially how, like, when it's coming in, Lukey, like, marking it, and then on the way out, watching Mick come out, and then Luke gathering up again and have the run off.
Athletic, tall, big back six, isn't it?
Yeah, it gives us good versatility.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily need to have the matchups spot on. We can sort of rotate through that, and we've all got slightly different strengths. So if we need more run, none of us have wheels like Adzi does. So if we need more run, we can go that way. But yeah, we've all got different strengths, and we try to utilise those.
You go and add Lee Stockdale to that today, and he obviously he's only going to get better with more footy. So very good timing by you.
Yeah. I spoke to you last time. We're trying to build into the year and figure out what our best look is. And, yeah, Lee comes in with a wealth of experience. Again, when he gets the ball, usually good things happen. So, and very smart footballer.
Then you've got Josh Morgan. You've got Matty Dyke. This is a super lineup. Matty, it's probably time that we give our 3-2-1 for the Crown Hotel Player of the Day. You can go first.
Yeah, I gave 3 to Cooper Ryan, 2 to Matt Dyke, and 1 from Willaton North is Tyler Brown.
Well, I went the same 3 in a different order. I went Dyke, Ryan and Brown. I thought Tyler Brown for them was exceptional today.
Yeah, I agree. We spoke about him. I actually haven't seen him play before. Yeah, maybe he did play at Willaton a couple of years ago, but...
Very good player.
Yeah. I did notice that today.
He was good, wasn't he? I mean,
Yeah.
he just got so much of it. And they've got a good midfield, and that's why I reckon, like Bath and Ryan, Bath and Brown and guys like this and Massis, I mean, that's a bloody good midfield. So, but your midfield got on top in the end.
Yeah, really good midfield. It was a great battle in there today. I thought it was pretty even all day. The contest around the ball was some of the best contested footy that I've seen for a little while. So perfect build up for us, and yeah, they'll go. They are a good side. So
It makes round 18 a ripper. We've spoken about it at length today. That all Willaton North had to do today was win, and they made finals. Didn't matter what Sale City did. They've lost. Sale City have been beaten by TTU. It comes down the next week. Now Willaton North have got TTU. Sale City have Rosedale. They could find 2 weeks in a row in an elimination final. This is a mouth-watering finish to this season, isn't it?
100%. Willaton are too good a side not to be playing in finals.
I'd
but
be shocked.
Yeah,
You'd be happy if they didn't make it.
I don't know about that. I won't say that. But
Well, they're a good side.
they are a very good side. Yeah, we have a lot of respect for them. But yeah, the other teams are a good side too. Have you guys got tyres Willaton next week?
We do.
That'll be a ripper.
Yeah.
And we've got someone at the ground for the Sale City Rosedale game that we will cross to throughout the day to not just get running scores, to get commentary on how it's looking if someone looks like they might win. Because we'd love to be at both games. It can't happen, but both have so much say on this final 5 next week. And it's a great way to finish.
For sure, yeah. The AFL's sort of shaping up the same way, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You're not a Collingwood supporter, are you?
No, Richmond, unfortunately.
We got done by 4 points.
Collingwood?
No, Richmond.
Oh, did we?
4 points.
Saints got you. But, it's good to see Collingwood lose Thursday night. Who do you follow, Adam?
I'm a Bombers.
Yeah. Well, they weren't too bad against the Cats last night. I thought they were okay. They were 44 points. I mean, you would have taken that start. I tipped...
I thought we were going to get pumped, to be honest.
I tipped Geelong to win by 20 goals.
When you're paying $29.
Yes, yeah. We might bring young Kyan Jenkins into this. You got any questions for the two boys, Kyan?
I've just got to ask one to Jansen.
Jansen? His name's Adam.
Do you enjoy playing seniors more than you did playing your juniors? Is it more of a step up for you?
Yeah, definitely. Like my first game was when Chunky was here. I would have been 16, and that was, definitely a big jump. Definitely wasn't like how I was today. Pretty scared of it. Probably had one touch out there, but it's good. I love it. Much better than juniors, I reckon. Now that I've sort of a bit more comfortable in it, but yeah.
What I'm looking forward with Adam is on a big wide ground off half-back. It's a bit tight here. Yeah. I just and you do it well here. I just reckon when you're out on a Churchill or a ground like that with some wide open spaces, I reckon the best of view is going to come out.
Yeah.
Have you gone on those sort of grounds?
No, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that. Brad.
He's a bit humble, isn't he? I just think that the back six for mine, I look at that back six and I think it's going to be hard to score against. Dean McDonald was good today with 4 in the end.
Two were completely my fault. Kicked the ball to him, straight to him.
Oh, yes. Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
I didn't call who did it because we didn't. I couldn't see.
Thank you, Brad.
But now that you've given it away, we might go to the goal of the day, which was. Oh, we're going to do the mark actually, which is proud sponsors from TRFM. And the mark of the day was your brother.
Because if you look here, Dean McDonald was lurking, ready to go.
I just, there wasn't a lot of great marks, but right there, that's in front of Dean McDonald.
And that would have put him further in front.
Yeah, and I thought that's not saved the day, but gee, it was a timely mark, and he dropped a few early. Luke?
Yeah, yes.
Which is characteristic.
Yes, you're right. It was a good mark. I'll touch on Rowe missing there. Helping him out as well,
exactly.
Giving Lukey that clear run. So,
and that's the connection your back six.
That's right, yeah. And we're trying to build that connection and play. We've strung a few games together now, haven't we, as a back seven? We'll just try and build that as the year goes on.
Yep, goal of the day. Thank God it wasn't the one that you turned over. This was in the second quarter.
Into the wind.
First quarter. First quarter around the corner. Now, they're hard from 15-20, but from 40... It's a freakish effort. Some of the goals that fella kicks.
He's not bad, is he?
He's a ripper. And that's the other thing, Ben. This competition has some really good forwards.
Yep.
I mean, you've got one of them, O'Sullivan. You've got 2, actually, Stainer. And then you've got Keenan Hughes and you've got Dean McDonald today.
Darren Sheen, Lee Brown. Goes on.
And then just the growth of Riley Denovan at TTU, which I just think is going to be a super player. He's going to end up kicking 50 goals in his first real senior year. I mean, he was 44 today. He hasn't troubled the scorers the last couple of weeks. I haven't seen what he's done today, but he might have kicked a few. He'll kick 50. The forwards in this competition, you two are coming up against those every week. It must be quite daunting.
Yeah, I love the challenge personally, Adsy.
No, it's good. Like, as you said, we've got a good back six. It's always good challenge. But
it is, and that's what you want to do. And you're 2 weeks away now from going into all that every week. Every forward line you're going to get is going to be pretty good, which is really interesting, and it's great. Now, I look at next week. You go over to Gormandale now, with all due respect, and I love Gormandale, and I love Dunks, what he's doing over there, Shane, and we had him on the Be North Gippy podcast over at his ground last week, so he'll know that I mean this with all the respect in the world. They're not going to beat you next week, and I know you don't want to talk about that. But is there a couple of guys where you'll say, you know what, sit this week out because it's a big week the following week?
Yeah, that's it.
That's respect.
Yeah, for sure. We really penciled this game in today as a big build up for us. But we want to keep that ball rolling. Continuity. That's the word. We want to keep that ball rolling going into the final series. As always, we won't be taking any risks. Particularly, we're lucky enough to find ourselves in a position where we've penciled that top 3 spot. So, yeah, there'll be no risk, but
that's why I ask.
We'll be building into it.
And I don't want to know the names of the players, but coming into round 18, there's not a club that isn't carrying 1 or 2.
Yep.
Some 3 and 4 injuries.
Yep.
If there's someone there, that would you rest coming into?
Yeah. There, we will be. To be fair, we've done that most of the year.
Yeah.
And that's why if Blokes are feeling good, we'll be playing them.
Yep.
Because we've we've taken no risks throughout the whole year. So we want blokes to have those games under their belt, and especially coming off a bye is hard. Like last week we had a bye, so we had to build that up. Throughout the week we built that up, and then we were very aware of that today going in, that those guys were battle hardened to a sense.
Yeah.
And,
So the buy's in a wrong spot to do what I'm asking about.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's in a difficult spot, isn't it?
Every team finds themselves in different situations where their bye falls and how the draw falls as well. So
You would not want the buy in round 18. Lucky it's Cower.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Cower.
They
Okay.
won't play finals,
Yeah.
It's lucky it's not a final side, the way I look at it, because if you're in the double chance, also,
if it was ties, for example, yeah.
You 2 weeks in a row, and that's pure luck. I bring this up because Sale City in round 1 played Gormandale. They were up by a fair chunk at half time, just before half time. There's an injury to a Gormandale player. Yep. There's 2 points given to each club. That, and I said from
many
day
times,
one, that could quite possibly cost Sale City, and we'll know next week.
Yeah, it is super unfortunate for them.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, that's just how it rolls. Yeah.
I mean, and every club's had it. Sale City have been absolutely slaughtered with injuries, as Glengarry has, as Yarram, and yourselves. And at times, there's someone I'm missing that big numbers around that. Yarram's the one that really stands out. Law North at times.
It's Glengarry and Law North, I think,
They cop them, and it's just so unfortunate. And I hate it because there's nothing you can do about it. Someone's got to miss out.
That's it, yeah.
But it's a great finish.
Yep.
Adam, you must be absolutely tickled pink and ready to go for finals. It's what it's all about.
Yeah, definitely. It's good fun. I've played, this is my 3rd year, and both years have been in a grand final for my first 2 years. So, it's been good. Just wanting to get to the next one.
He's timed that well, hasn't he?
He has. He has. Just before we let you go, we hear there might be a deck getting built out here on the hill overlooking the green. You're the man, obviously.
My old man, probably, but no, I think they're just setting it up for themselves to have somewhere to sit.
What a spot.
Have a look and watch the footy with a fire.
But, what a spot that's going to be.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I mean, we've been blessed here. 3 times I've been here this year, and every day's been like this. This is one of the most beautiful, picturesque footy grounds. This and Cower do it for me. I don't know what it is. But looking out over there is just amazing. You got a final. Let's hope it's yours.
Yeah. Hopefully, would love to be playing ties here, but we got very big job against Hayfield round 1.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive run to the finals. Good luck against Gormandale next week, and let's hope that you go in fully fit, no injuries. That's what we always hope for a footy club. And thanks for joining us today. Mighty job, great season. We won't see you next week, but we'll see you in the final.
Sounds good. Thanks, Brad. Cheers.
Well done, Benny. And Adam Jansen will be back in 30 seconds. So don't go away. We're just going to wrap up and say our goodbyes.
BP to Ralgan East, day or night from few to a feast. BP to Ralgan East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Well done, guys. Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
We're doing around the grounds, are we? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Why am I not on? Welcome back to the Woodside Rec Reserve. That was Benny Johnson, the coach, and Adam Jansen, the superstar, 19-year-old that's got a fantastic future ahead of him, boys.
Certainly
Definitely.
Yeah, he just plays the game so well. I love Benny Johnson's demeanour. He's just such... He's got the biggest smile on his face always.
You can tell he's just a good person.
Yeah.
Just a good person.
Something about this footy club too. They've travelled well all year. They're the reigning premier. All the pressure's on them, and it doesn't look like it's affecting him in his first senior year as coach. Yeah. It's not affecting him at all.
You add Rob Michaelides into this team too.
Yeah, I should have probably asked him about Rob Michaelides. I know, and just for the people watching and listening, that he was away in Brisbane, so he wasn't injured.
No.
He was away in Brisbane. They always knew round 17 he wasn't playing because of that trip, so he comes back. He'll need a run next week against
He'll be
Goulburn.
fresh.
Yeah.
That's danger time for other teams for sure.
And then they come in against Hayfield. Right now, who would you tip Woodside Hayfield in that first final right now?
Woodside, definitely.
Where's it getting played?
Gee, that's a tough question. I haven't got the paperwork in front of me. I reckon that doesn't matter. Could be here. No, it won't be here.
I think it's in Glengarry off the top of my head. I think Woodside but if they get a narrow ground, I feel like Hayfield can squeeze them in and Lee Brown can have an impact.
Yeah, it's who plays. It's who plays in each team. That's the best back six going around at the moment, Woodside. But Hayfield's nearly the best forward six if they're all going.
Yeah.
So what a mouth-watering game that promises to be. Hey, that has been the Gippsland Landrover post-game show, and it's been the Willaton Transport match of the round for round 17 of AGL Loyang and football netball, and what a day it has been. Some super games all day. Round 18 next week is an absolute thriller. We'll be at Willaton North for the Willaton North game. TTU, less study for you guys next week because we've just done Willaton North today. And TTU, well, we've done them a few times. So it's an easy day for us next week. And it's going to be a fantastic day. One of the best grounds to call footy from on the natural elevated view at Willaton with the best entrance gate you'll see in country footy. Just a super ground. And, of course, we'll have someone out at the Sale City and Rosedale game. It is going to be a massive week. Matty Mosley, thanks for your work again today. Bring it as usual.
Thank you.
And, young fella, you've done... I didn't call you Jerker enough today, but your Saints got up over his Tigers. You'd be happy, boy.
Oh, I'm very happy about that. You told me pre-game, I've got to call him something, and you didn't reference it once.
I didn't. I did the same with him about you.
So I might as well do my own thing. Knock, knock, Brad. Knock, knock, Matt. Sorry.
It's okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's that?
Owen.
Oh,
and the Saints go marching in.
He's from Perth, isn't he? Didn't you call him Perth or something?
Yeah.
What do you call him Perth for?
Because he's 3 hours behind.
Stephen Gregory on the buttons, Mick Robinson on the camera. Thank you for some superb work again, as always. And this is Sports Stream Live signing off. Round 17 next week. Don't forget the Be North Gippy podcast next Friday. Look forward to it. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Drive safely.
Be North Gippy.
BP to Ralgan East, day or night from fuel to a feast. BP to Ralgan East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP to Ralgan East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.